right. welcome. Good morning, everybody. So, I was going to stream one or both of the last 2 days, but my older dog had leg surgery on Tuesday, and it's kind of hard to do that and keep an eye on her because we don't want her to be doing things she shouldn't be doing and messing up what they fixed. So, I posted on my Discord earlier this morning that I'm going to start streaming on Monday and Friday days. Whether it's morning, afternoon, whatever, I'll work it around my workout. If I'm not working out that day, it'll be earlier. If I'm working out, it'll be after lunch. So no day streams on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Wednesday, I'll stream later after dinner. And then we'll throw in some random Saturday and Sunday day streams. And I'm not opposed to doubling up and doing 2 streams in one day. Just see how it goes, how the franchises are going, how am I feeling like playing more games or not. So that's the schedule. All you guys over on YouTube, the stream should be posted over there either later that same day or the next day, because sometimes I schedule them for like 8 o'clock in the morning the next day. So anyway, but that's what we're doing for the time being until my dog's healthy. And as you can see, we are 2 September call-ups. We are through August. The Rockies are 89-49. They have the best record in baseball. The Yankees have 2 less wins. Guardians have 1 less win. Braves are 6 games behind us. So division is almost wrapped up. So we're crushing it this year with the Rockies. So one thing we're looking forward, see if Nola. Yeah, I don't understand why Nola is behind Strider. He has more wins. His ERA is a full run below, and he only has 2 strikeouts less. And I know he has less walks. So not sure what the fuck's going on here. Anyway, so what we're going to do today, we are going to play Seattle, Houston, and Kansas City. We're going to play on the road for three games. And we're going to sim the rest of these games and get the rest of the regular season over with so that maybe tomorrow we can come back and start the playoffs. We have to sim the first round because we're going to get a bye and see who we're going to play in the NLDS. Last year was the Cardinals, if you remember. We knocked out the Brewers in wild card round, and then we beat the Cardinals in 5. Aaron Nola with that perfect game in Game 5. And then we beat the Braves in the NLCS, and then we beat the Yankees in 7. So I'm going to repeat it again. If we get to the World Series, not even win, if we just get to the World Series again this year, we're calling it done. We'll start all over with a new franchise in Oakland with my custom ballpark that I made. When we launch that particular franchise with Oakland, I will take a tour of the stadium, the very first episode, so we'll look at the team, we'll look at the stadium, and then we'll go from there. What's up, Ty Spot? How you doing, man? Welcome. So we have 3 games to play today. We got to finish off the regular season. Good chance I'll come back tomorrow and start the playoffs. Don't know if it's day or night. I have to work out. And again, my wife started working out with me 1 day a week, usually on the weekend. So I'm going to figure what her schedule is. I prefer to work out late mornings, like 10, 11 o'clock. So we'll see. What's up, Rocky? How you doing, man? Welcome in, guys. So I'll either stream after lunch tomorrow or tomorrow night. But we're going to finish the regular season today so that hopefully we can get the playoffs done sometime next week. And then, like I said, if Colorado goes to the World Series, whether they win or not, if they go to the World Series again, we'll call it done and we'll move on to Oakland, okay? I've been watching the Rockies in real life, and their pitching is absolutely dreadful, and that's the first thing I said we had to fix with this team. We traded for Mahle and Sandoval and Luzardo. Then we signed Nola as a free agent, and we've been moving different guys into the 5th spot, and we fixed their pitching. And so I would call that a pretty quick success. Oakland's going to take us a lot longer, and I honestly don't want to go too fast with Oakland. I would rather suck and get good draft picks for 2 or 3 years and then turn them around. So I probably will take the first 2 years to play all of the young guys that are already on the team and try and develop the guys that I think could come up in the minors. We'll play more player lock games on them, so we'll get more games, more individual games done that way. But we'll move through those at least the first 2 seasons. Just live with whatever we get. Don't care what our record is. I want to get as many good draft picks as we can. So I don't want to be good the first 2 years. I purposely want to suck those first 2 years. So we'll move through those pretty quick, because the most important thing is one, developing our own rookies and getting good draft picks, good players in the draft. And as you've seen already in this one, sometimes those drafts are less than stellar. So we'll have to see. But the closer we can get to the top 6, the better shot we have at getting a really good player. So it might take us, 4 or 5 years before we're great with that one. And by great, I mean winning the division. So we'll just see. I'm going to take that one a little bit slower. But we're going to play in my custom stadium from day one. There's no fucking way I'm going to play with Mount Davis in center field. I totally ruined that stadium. So anyway, we've talked for 10 minutes now, so let's go. Like I said, we're going to play at Seattle, at Houston, at Kansas City. Everything else is getting simmed. One of my GM goals here is to, over on the right-hand side there, we've done all of those except finish with the best record in the majors and win 95 games in a season. So as soon as we get our 6th win this month, we'll hit 95. So we're fighting to get that best record in the majors. And on the left, it says win division. So that'll be wrapped up too. And as you can see here, my GM rating is up to an A. So, yeah. All right, let's go. Oh, September call-ups. We promoted Jared Walsh from AAA. He was up on the team earlier. And then we called up Endy Rodriguez, a catcher we got with in the David Bednar trade, so that we have 3 catchers. So we just have a little bit extra flexibility because Goodman can also catch, play first, and play the outfield. So we got a little more roster flexibility there. I sent Cordova, who the top prospect that made his debut at Wrigley Field, we sent him back to AAA. Called Josiah Gray back up because that was a computer move in the first place. So Cordova got his major league debut. We're shipping him back to AAA to get success. Bring Josiah back up, and he's going to start this first game. So anyway, he's been actually pretty good. That 4.25 ERA is, you can see it in the up at the top there. That 4.25 ERA is a little inflated recently. So, but he's pitched better, but he's had a tough second half. So let's see what happens here. Greg Parks strained his pec and he's out 1 to 2 weeks. Well, let's DL him so we don't have 2 weeks with one less guy on the roster. And we got shut out. Wow, Edward Cabrera pitched a 2-hit shutout. Bader and Parks got hits.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting in the National League West.
All right, so now we got to call somebody up.
As they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 4-0. Heading into the day, the Rockies are in first place in the NL West. They are
All right, so since Parks is hurt,
the Marlins are in second place in the
I'm not bringing up Haggerty. He sucks. So we're going to bring Rodriguez. Well, he's already up. So we don't have to. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we don't have to bring up an outfielder. So that's good. Who else can we bring up? Walsh can play outfield, right? Yeah. All right. Let's bring up Christopher Ecker.
Kyle Harrison grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, helping the Giants push past the Padres 5-1, entering the day's At the bottom of the division, they're over 20 games out of first. The Chicago Cubs totaled 11 hits.
All right, we'll do that.
The Reds in Cincinnati 8-3. In the standings, the Reds sit in.
All right, let's fix the lineups. So DH against righties.
They're 13 and a half out of first place. The Cards
Packers 60 and 73.
as they defeated the visiting
Yeah.
Angels
We'll put Walsh at DH.
The Cardinals are in first place in the NL Central.
All right, I gotta turn down KD. I'm lurking in KD's stream and he's yelling. All right, so now we need a. Is that right? First, second, short, third, catcher, left, center, right. So just a DH. Okay, so this is against lefties.
In the division, 19 games out of first. The Minnesota Twins amassed an impressive 6 home runs in the game as they defeated the visiting Tigers 11-0. At the start of the day,
Let's play Daza
sit in
DH.
second place in the AL Central
But
division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Tigers are third.
let's swap him and Bader. We'll lead off with Bader. All right.
Hunter Brown got the W, his 11th this season, helping the Stros best the Yankees.
And we lost 6-2. Come on, guys. Robbie Ray did us. Home run for Crone. Sandoval pitched well. Stefan did not.
To our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show, let's jump right into Tuesday.
Brian Doyle. Auto. McMahon. Keep active. And we win 4-3. Senzatella, our old pitcher. Home run by Veen. There we go. Luzardo pitched bullpen pitched great. Bednar with his 50th save.
Got his 7th win out of the bullpen as the Rockies
So we're up to 90 wins now.
as of today.
All right. What is going on with McMahon? 1 to 6 days with a calf. All right.
TGIF and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the
Means Rogers will just have to play
finished off
every day. All right.
They took down the Nationals in Washington.
Which game do we want to play? All right. So we have Malley and Castillo, Nola and Gilbert,
The Nationals
Josiah Gray and Kirby. Don't want to do Gray. So it's either Malley or Nola.
sit in 4th place in the National League West. They're over 20 games out of first.
Nola pitches there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So Nola would pitch that game.
As of right now, the Pirates sit in last place in the
2,
National
3,
League
4.
Division. They're 16 and a half games out
Nola.
of first. While the Padres are in 3rd place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first.
There. 1, 2.
Luis Ortiz
Yeah.
got the
All right.
W
We're going to go with
this year, leading Philadelphia to the victory over the
we're going to start Tyler Malley here. We'll skip Nola. We'll start this game, which should be Nola against Houston.
division. They're
And then I think Nola's going to miss the entire Kansas City series.
3rd place in the NL Central,
So we'll
13
see.
games out.
He's got
Brought out the rooms in a 3-game
18 wins. We need to get him 2 more wins. So we'll kind of see. I think Nola's going to pitch
the Orioles
here
last place in the
and
AL
somewhere down here.
20 games
So
out of first.
maybe we don't play Kansas City. We play the Dodgers and try and get Nola his 20th win.
20 games out of first. The Boston
So,
Red Sox allowed only
all right, let's go with Malley here against Castillo.
visiting Angels 6-3. As of today, the Red Sox are in 3rd place
Yeah.
in the AL East. They're 18 and
All right, what unis do we want to put them in? I have a dark blue jersey like that. Those are fucking ugly. Just straight up ugly. Those pants just have to go away. Yeah, I have that jersey right there. If we change the City Connect and put regular fucking pants on these guys. Like that. We just put regular pants. Those aren't too bad. So let's go with that. God, those black pants are fucking hideous. Colorado. Going with our pinstripes. Alternate. And Yeah, maybe we'll just wear that. We'll just go with that. Because they have a dark shirt on anyway. All right, Tyler Malley. Castillo's right-handed. Bader's hot. Walsh. Let's bat him ahead of Crone and Veen ahead of Crone. Crone sucks against lefties. Or against, I'm sorry. I don't want to do that. Crone's good against righties. I forgot what side I'm doing here. Hold on. Yeah, let's put Crone there. Darno against righties. 62-43. Yeah, go with Goodman. Emmanuel Rodriguez. You know, he's just going to sit there. All right, this is what we're doing. He's against righties, though. Hold on. Righties. Rogers doesn't do as well against righties. Let's push Veen up here. And flip Seager and Chapman. All right, here we go. Try and jumpstart Chapman because they're both cold. We got 3 of our best power hitters are cold right now, so we got to get them jump started. Oh man, Rocky, I worked out yesterday. Actually, I did it at dinner time instead of late morning, and I didn't change anything except I added 10 extra reps in the second time through. And I tell you what, those 10 extra reps, I'm sore, man. My chest is sore, my legs are sore, my ass is sore. It's shocking what 10 extra reps can do for each individual one. So it's probably, 60, 70 extra reps total. Oh, fuck. Right down the middle, and I popped it up. I've gone to this hitting camera 24/7 now, so I'm much more used to it now. Yeah, I was not going to have 2 pitches, 2 outs. Definitely taking a pitch. Let this guy throw.
A guy who debuted in 2017 with the Reds at 24 years old, multiple All-Star appearances, traded to the Mariners at the deadline in 2022. You think about that triple.
They're predicting us to have 101 wins. Nice pitch.
He's got the best changeup in baseball. From the right side, it's like a Bugs Bunny pitch and works so well off of his fastball.
Wow. He throws a changeup followed by a slider. I'm sorry, a sinker. Changeup and a sinker back to back in the same exact spot. And I was late. Jesus. Good pitch. Chapman's been a little bit of a disappointment since we got him. That changeup is filthy. All right, well, got our work cut out for us today. I like those uniforms without the black pants. The black pants are fucking hideous. Oh, he didn't go? Total jam shot there. Total jam shot. All right. Here we go. They call that outside edge.
One down, base is empty. That one a little bit high.
A little off on my pitching this morning.
Out to short.
Of course, as is the usual case, our infielders just can't reach those ground balls.
Still able to come through behind in the count. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it. And sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Totally missed my spot. That's why he didn't swing.
We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100.
All right, Bader.
In the air out to center. Bader snags it for the second out. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle's on Seattle.
This is the one.
We're only 3 years in, and Mountcastle's already gone from Baltimore.
Here's the thing that gets me though. He owns his own karaoke machine.
God damn.
Can I tell you, I've never done karaoke in my life.
You gotta try it sometime.
Singy, what's your go-to karaoke song?
Probably some song that'll cost us too much to mention in this broadcast. Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
All right. Well, gave up a hit, strained to the runner. So let's get the bats going.
Leave one. Scoreless after one.
As I said earlier, we're going to play at Seattle, at Houston, and then I'm planning on at Kansas City. But if Nola has 19 wins, we might start with him against the Dodgers instead, just to try and get him to 20.
Here's a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and he works
Man, he just pounded me on the lower half of the zone, and I'm usually a good low ball hitter.
and a pitch. Swing and a miss. 90
I am just late on everything at the moment. And I've already played Diamond Dynasty before I went live.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. The pitch. Misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
This guy's a fun guy
man.
to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
No. Fuck you. You never ring them up, but you're going to ring me up.
Jerry Hillsdale rings him up. And here is C.J. Cron.
Check swings in this game are broken as fuck.
And that's in for a strike. And now the count is even.
1-1.
At least we got him over 20 pitches. Oh, and that changeup was sitting there, and I fucking missed it. I was so early. Watching these 97-mile-an-hour sinkers go flying by me. All right, it might take me half this game to get my timing down on Castillo.
Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening.
97 fastball, 87 changeup. That's tough to adjust to.
Next one misses. And now it's even 1-1.
Let's go.
Swing and a miss, and he waves at that.
I'm going to tell you there will be no tequila drank today.
Choke up on the bat and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
A 1-2. And that's down and away.
2-2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
And the ball stays in the air way too long in this game. It just hangs. Oh,
Here's the 2-2. A foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Man, he's up to 30 pitches now. Good job, good job. Make him work. Ooh. I was waiting for it. I got it. I swung too early. All right. I'm not going to throw him back to back. He did. Back-to-back changeups. Wow.
Back in Seattle, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
That's a ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
One ball, no strike.
They say you win.
One ball, one strike.
Next pitch is outside.
Pretty easy.
Man, I'm going to tell you, when I'm pitching with anybody but Nola, I struggle with the command. When I pitch with Nola, I'm thinking no-hitter every single time out. Feels like I can throw a no-hitter with him almost at will. We've only thrown one, right? But we've thrown a two-hitter and a one-hitter already, in addition to the perfect game. So it feels like I can toss one every time. Tyler O'Neill's back with his original team. Cardinals got him for Marco Gonzalez.
Next pitch is popped up. Crone has it sized up. Puts it away for the out.
Oh, that's a frustrating.
What are we at pitch-wise? 28. So we're both going to be over 30 pitches in 2 innings.
So excited, came out of his mechanics. Instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Suarez over at second, one down.
Got him.
Him out.
Cutter.
Snuck the fastball by him.
Throw that cutter down and away this time.
Hernandez.
Floated up. As I said, I'm having trouble with command trying to hit that yellow line. Hey, if they want a free swing, be my guest.
Now one
Ball
miss.
two.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Ripped to third, but handled.
All right, a runner on each inning. Thrown a lot of both pitchers have made a lot of pitches in 2 innings, so we're going to see the bullpen for both teams.
Back at T-Mobile Park, top half of the third inning, and now Jared Walsh swings and misses. One. Walsh, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
And we picked this guy up off waivers at the end of spring training. They tried to pass him through to send him back to the minors, and we snagged him.
Regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it,
Spent most of the year in AAA, but that's okay. He's just insurance.
a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
God damn, this changeup is eating me alive.
He's picked up right where he left off. Now it's Brendan Rodgers.
What's up, 5'9"? We're trying to finish off our regular season today, man. Playoffs will start probably tomorrow, but how you doing? Poetic Meech, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome.
Top of the third, no score.
They're trying to get this season 3 done, and we're also trying to get the best record in the league
Change up right out of the hand.
and get Aaron Nola his 20 wins. So a lot of milestones in this stream today. So
Now 2-2. It's a good take.
I've been wanting to play for a couple of days, but with my dog's leg surgery,
Oh, by way of the K.
I got to keep an eye on her so she doesn't get up and move around too much. She's supposed to only walk straight lines. You know, are you going racing this weekend? Where are you racing at?
Lineup, and he was drafted in the fourth round in 2021. The 1-0.
There's it's about
1-1.
As he was out
35, 40 minutes away south of here. There's a dirt track, and we pass another dirt track when we drive down to Florida. When we go, it's close to Nashville. Maybe it's closer to Paducah. I don't know. Somewhere between here and Nashville, there's another dirt track we see all the time.
The next offering misses. 3-1.
Beatrice Speedway. Nice. Yeah, I've never been to Nebraska. I used to go to school out in Greeley, Colorado, which is
Swing and a miss.
northeastern part of Colorado, so it's close to Nebraska, but I've never actually been there.
Rockies are down quietly. Still no score. Set for the bottom of the third. And here's the
I am
catch.
struggling to hit
Raleigh.
against Castillo. Not struggling to hit today, period, just against this pitcher. I almost put up 30 runs on the Rockies, playing with a bunch of May Tops Now cards. Kyle Larson? Yeah, I've heard of Kyle Larson. The fantasy sports company I used to work for, we had some NASCAR games.
Even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile.
Gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Well, Renfro's not getting there.
Fights it off. We'll see another.
Cutter up and in.
Swung on, belted. Renfro on the move, heading back. Back some more. Up against the wall.
There we go.
Brings it in.
Kept that in the park. Sprint car, Nebraska. Nice. Cool. It's always nice to get to meet those guys and their. How is that not a swing?
Crawford measures 6 feet 2 inches.
They're good people. Get there, Veen. Get there. Get there. Get there. Get there. Get there.
At the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Yeah, when I worked at the NBC station here in the sports department way back in the mid '90s, I got to meet a lot of pro athletes. Man, it's nice when they're good people, and it sucks when they're assholes. I'll tell you who's a real fucking asshole. Bob Huggins. Dude is a douchebag.
You just gotta hope that you can make contact.
And here it comes. Right side.
All right, stranded another runner. 3 innings, 3 left on base for Seattle.
He's on that one. And that is the start of the fourth. And now Bader up to
We
the
have no hits through 3. We're struggling to even make contact with the ball, put the ball in play. And we haven't been chasing a bunch of sliders. It's been the changeup and the low sinker that's been eating me up this morning.
And it's 1-1. Righty
Come on.
delivers.
Fuck, quit chasing.
And that is strike 2.
Definitely not gonna make his highlight team.
Yeah, throw that again.
2-2.
Look at that. Nothing but way down in the other batter's box. Come on, down here.
Got
He
it.
gave it to me.
That's 9 in a row. This is incredible. 9 straight strikeouts. I remember Jacob deGrom, Pablo Lopez,
No.
Max Scherzer. There are few guys to pull it off, but it is a rare feat.
Just unbelievable, Brew. Just absolutely rolling out there on the mound right now. And if I'm not mistaken, I think 10 is the all-time record.
We've struck out 9 straight times out of
Tom Seaver back in
10 outs. That's
2007
crazy.
Struck out 10 Padres in a row, and then Aaron Nola, Corbin Burns, both finally matched him in 2021. Let's see, we might witness some history right here. Next offering is fouled back.
Now he's living high on Veen. Throw one down here. Wow.
10 straight strikeouts. Here is Matt Chapman. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
They are giving him every fucking corner. Every single corner.
Bounce to the left side.
He had his hand saying foul, and it hadn't even gotten to the bag yet.
0-2. And now 1-2.
The guy at the plate
He's already got 60 pitches thrown in 4 innings, so he's not going to throw a complete game.
in terms of depth and perception.
11 straight strikeouts.
Bottom of the inning at the plate. Ryan
Wow.
Mountcastle. Swing and a miss. Slider
Thank God I can pitch, right?
top of the zone for a called strike. himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Let's the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Yeah, low pitch inning would be great right now.
And that quickly, 2 away.
Fastball through right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a line drive.
And we give up a hit.
Center field.
Had a base runner on every inning, but we've worked around it. So let's see if we can keep this going.
And at first, here's Jared Kellner. Ball 1 low. O'Neal, the runner
One
at
ball,
first with
no
2
strike.
gone. Next offering is in for a strike. Just
Ball
missed. And
Yep,
one
rip
foul
that
ball.
foul. Now we're going to throw a slider down and in. Oh,
And that's ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
there we go. Pitched around it again. All right, let's see if we can put a ball in play.
Top of the 5th. Now it's Corey Seager. And the first offering is not close.
Well, these Rockies showing great
I'm taking a strike. I'm not swinging.
patience. Definitely seems to be the name of their game.
There we go. All right.
Produced a run yet,
One
but
ball,
the pitch
one
count for the
strike.
starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Here's a 1-1.
Yay! We put the ball in play. I don't even care that he threw him out. we had K'd 11 straight at bats. So hey, that's embarrassingly bad.
J. Cron.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And there goes his no hitter. Fuck you.
Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice.
Let's try not to hit into a double play here.
Out front for the line drive knock.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
1-0.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. He spits on that one.
Next
Well, you know, he's struggling. We're in the 5th inning and he almost has 70 pitches. We're going to take at least 1, maybe 2.
good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
All right. 2 on with 1 out. Come on, Jared.
Digging in, Jared Walsh. First pitch, not close.
It's 5 straight balls. He's almost out of gas already. 71 pitches. Ooh.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1. And a pitch.
Little early. Little early. Come on. Strikeout's better than double play here.
And a ball evens the count. Righty to the plate. Foul ball, another 2-2 up.
Got that a little bit too much inside. Now it's way early. Out here.
And he deals.
Ooh, just got a piece of that. Let's go.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got
Funny thing is, they've never had 2 runners on base in an inning so far. Oh, we walk. Nope, that's ball 3. Sorry. 3 and 2 with 1 out. We're going to take a chance and we're going to send the runners.
Runners on the move.
And he's going to be out by a mile. Let's try not to hit into a double play.
And welcome back. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Ran ourselves out of the inning. It's not like Rogers was going to do much against a righty anyway.
Good position. And there's 1 away. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners.
efficient this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The 0-2. This one bounced to Chrome. He takes it
All right. Pretty fast inning so far. They've had a couple of 2-out hits, though, that extended the innings, so see if we can avoid that this time. Hey, 1, 2, 3. What do you know? Throw the fucking ball. All right, through 5. We've only got 1 hit. They've only got 4 hits. And Castillo's going to be done soon, like this inning. You're early on a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. He is out of gas. His energy bar is empty. I think we get a base hit, he's out of the game. Pitchers these days are fucking pussies, man. You know what the problem with baseball these days? Max effort pitching. They don't know how to pitch. All they do is throw. They run out of gas too early. The arbitrary 100 pitch limit. Bullshit. Analytics needs to take a fucking hike, especially on the pitching side. Oh, we can't get them through 3 times through the order because they don't do as well. You know what? They won't do as well if you don't give them a fucking chance to learn. Fatso Castro, hey, thanks for the foul, man. Welcome in. Fucking painting. Yeah, they need to let these guys learn. Well, it starts with them in the minors. They limit how many pitches they throw in the minors. It's bullshit. They need to let them learn. And you don't learn how to do something by sitting on the bench watching somebody else. The only way you're going to learn how to get out of a jam the 3rd time through is to actually do it. Are they going to do it every time? No. They're going to fail. But you know what? They'll never succeed sitting on the fucking bench watching a 15th relief pitcher come in. And the more relievers that you have in a game, the greater your chance for someone shit in the bed. Because not everybody's going to pitch well that day, right? Can you imagine Sandy Koufax and Juan Marichal and Bob Gibson and Steve Carlton? You tell them they get to 89 pitches in the 7th inning and they're like, oh, you're done. He'd be like, get the fuck out of here. Gibson would knock his fucking manager out. Do you know that in 1968, when the season that Gibson had 1.12 ERA, let me look how many starts he had that year. Analytics are good. They're, like you said, they're a tool. But relying on them 1,000% over manager feel and just your own experience and knowing what the fuck you're doing, as opposed to some stat head sitting in a fucking office. I'm going to look at his game log from 1968, Bob Gibson. All right. So Bob Gibson. He had a game in May that he pitched 12 innings, and the very next start he pitched 11 innings. He had 11 innings start in August. He had a 10-inning start in September. The 10-inning start in September was a 1-0 shutout. How many complete games did he have that were losses? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He had 5 complete game losses. Okay. I know you can't see this, so it's not worth putting up there. I'm just going to see These are his innings pitched by start. All right. 7, 7, 9, 9, 12, 11, 8, 9 and 2/3. That was a complete game, 1-0 loss. 8, 8, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. So he completed every game in June. 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. So the entire months of June and July, he threw 9 innings in every single fucking start. He won every start. And he threw 7... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 shutouts. He threw 8 shutouts in 12 starts. And he followed that up with his first start in August with 11 innings. Then 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 10, 8, 9, 8, 8, 9. Okay? He never was taken out of the game while he was on the mound that entire season. They pinch hit for him or he threw a complete game, but he was never removed in the middle of an inning. The only start he had all year that wasn't a round number was that 9 2/3 innings game that he lost it. Yeah. He threw 304 innings and gave up 198 hits. Struck out 268. He gave up 11 home runs the whole year. And he lost 9 games. You want to know what his losses were? He lost 5-1, 3-2, 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, 6-5, and he still threw 11 innings in that game. 6-4, 3-2, 1-0, 2-3, or 3-2. So he gave up more than 3 earned runs in a game twice all year. 2 times all year. Gave up more than 3 earned runs. And you want to tell me that he would be okay with you taking him out of the fucking game in the 7th inning after throwing 89 pitches? He said he used to throw 100 pitches in the bullpen just to warm up and then go throw over 100 pitches in the game. Right? Now, in the bullpen, it's not max effort. They're just getting loose. But the problem with the pitching these days is so reliant on miles per hour and max effort. They just throw as hard as they can for as long as they can, and that's why they can only get 5 innings, and that's why they have Tommy John. My kid was a pitcher, I know. It's not the curveball. Slider, throwing hard sliders will fuck up your elbow. Curveballs do not hurt your elbow. He was throwing curveballs when he was 13 years old. Never had an elbow problem. He didn't have to throw max effort. And he would throw 70-plus pitch, like 78 pitches over 7 innings as a kid, complete game. And then he got into high school. He was still throwing 120-pitch complete games, and he never had arm trouble. It's not the number of pitches. It's how hard you're throwing and how much stress you put on yourself to get out of multiple innings, right? I just watched the Cardinals game against the Rangers. Martin Perez had thrown 89 pitches through 7 innings. He was totally dominating our lineup. They take him out of the game. The next inning, they bring in a reliever, and we tie the game. And they won it in the bottom of the 9th. But why would you take him out? He'd only thrown 89 pitches. He's 30-plus years old. He's not 22. He's 33 or 35. I can't remember how old Perez is. There's no reason for those older guys to be taken out of the game when they're just cruising. So I blame Tony La Russa for the using multiple setup guys to get to Eckersley and having him only throw 1 inning in relief to get saves. You know, when I was growing up, we'd have Suter, we had Gossage, we had all these guys, and they'd come in and throw 3 innings in relief, finish off the game, and just shut the team down. So back then, they didn't worry about having their closer ready for the next day because who knew if they were going to even need a closer the next day, mostly because their starting pitchers threw so many more complete games back then. And Fergie Jenkins was just going to complete his own game, right? So they didn't need Suter. You didn't always need to bring in a closer to finish a game because the starting pitchers wanted to throw complete games. They wanted to finish what they started, right? They've totally fucked up the mindset. Nolan Ryan would throw over 200 pitches in a game multiple times. And everybody's like, well, Ryan was a freak. No, Ryan wasn't a freak when he started out. Ryan learned how to train his body to handle that workload. And Tommy John's the same way. I have an article. Maybe I'll put the link in chat. And it's both Tommy John and Nolan Ryan. So these two guys are exact opposites in how they pitched, right? But even Tommy John said, I would train my body to throw 200 pitches in a game. Your body will do what you train it to do, right? So if you train it to throw that many pitches, it will do that. Let me see if this will post. There you go. You can read that article. Tommy John said that when he was with the White Sox, Johnny Sane taught him how to throw more. He would throw 4 out of 5 days. The more he threw, the better his arm felt. And they need to do long toss. Trevor Bauer's 100% right on the long toss thing. My son could stand at home plate and throw the ball over the left field wall. He had the strongest arm on the team. Never had bad throws from shortstop. They're fucking up the game. And we need to get back to having more line drives. We don't need 900 strikeouts and 900 flyouts and then 30 home runs mixed in. The game would be better if we had more guys that could hit, 320, 310. Put the ball in fucking play once in a while, move a runner over. Why is this guy still in the game? I know he's got a one-hitter, but he's completely out of gas. So his pitches should be right down the middle the whole time. Now in real life, 92 pitches, he should be able to throw that, not a problem. If I was using Castillo, I would just keep going until he started getting hit. That's proving my point. He's already out of gas and he's at 94 pitches. I can't touch him. God, if I had some speed, I would lay a bunt down on this guy. But the more guys you have pitching in the game, the better chance you have of them blowing up. Now, he's having a rough season this year because he's 41 or whatever, and he's just struggling. But Adam Wainwright is proof that you don't need to throw 95 miles an hour the entire game. He's thrown the most innings in the National League like the last 4 years leading up to this season. And the guy's fastball tops out at like 89. Hey, they finally got him out of the game. All right, slider, fastball, changeup. Come on, Blotti. Man, they've been painting the shit out of the corners. Yeah. Part of the Cardinals' problem this year is not having Yachty behind the plate. Our biggest problem is our general manager who relies too much on analytics and our fucking douchebag manager who thinks he's God's gift and he hit 220 in the minors, never played in the majors, and has a terrible fucking attitude and calls players out in public way too much. That little fucktard needs to go away. Well, they don't want to hire anybody who will buck the trend in St. Louis because our GM Mozeliak wants to micro fucking manage. Why doesn't he get out there and fucking be the manager then? Get in there, get in there. All right, Crone with a double. Yeah, Cardinals need to clean house. They need to keep the guy that's drafting for them, which is Randy Flores. He used to be a left-handed reliever back in the day. Guy's got great talent, a great eye for talent. He's got all those hitters that we've had recently, all the young hitters. He drafted those. Yeah, exactly, K-Dot. Maddox he threw 95. He threw 95 early in his career, and he didn't have awesome stats, did he? Once he learned how to dial it back a little and change speeds and have more movement and location, he just dotted people up, didn't he? It's not all about gas. All right, Jared Walsh, time for you to do your fucking job. We got 2 outs and the bases loaded. Just a single. We don't need a grand slam. Just a single. Or a walk. Yeah, Glavine was the same way. He wasn't overpowering, was he? I've been watching baseball since 1972, and so I saw it pre-steroids, post-steroids, analytics. The worst thing that happened to baseball was fucking Billy Ball, or and it was Moneyball, not Billy Ball. Billy Martin was like, fun to watch, but Moneyball is the worst fucking thing that happened to baseball. And that's not even a true fucking story. God damn. Hey, raise your hand if you know the answer to this question. Did the A's win all those games in that season that was in Moneyball because of Scott Hatteberg and that submarine pitcher? Can't remember his name. Chad Bradford. Did they win all those games because of Hatteberg and Chad Bradford? Or was it maybe because they had Mulder, Zito, and Hudson, and Chavez at third, and MVP Tejada at short? So maybe it wasn't fucking analytics. Maybe it's because they had dominant pitching. Exactly. I commented on some guy's YouTube channel. He does it's the Ant Ortiz. I commented on his. He tried to do a Moneyball rebuild, and I was commenting about how that whole story was bullshit. And the number of uneducated morons in that fucking thread that I had to fight with, because they insisted that it was Bradford and Hatteberg, and I'm like, so you pretty much fucking believe everything that anybody ever says? I mean, it's a Hollywood. It was based on a true story. It wasn't a true story. So you just swallow it whole, huh? You don't do any, besides the fact that I lived through that, I knew why the A's won. Tejada had such a hot September that he stole an MVP award that year. He wasn't the best player that year. He just had the hottest last month of the season. God damn. Where am I at pitch-wise? 90 pitches. God damn. Yeah, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. No idea. At that time, Castro, I was working for a fantasy sports company. I started working for them in 96. I worked there 13 years before we got bought out by the people that owned DirecTV and the Atlanta Braves at the time, and then they let a bunch of us that made any money at all go. And yeah, David Justice. And then I went off and did something else, and then 2 of the previous owners bought all those games back. And the funniest thing is one of the owners calls me up. He's like, "I'm ready to sign this contract to buy these games back, but I need you to do the player values for the games, or I'm not signing this deal." So I was the one that put all the values on the players. It was salary cap games. I don't know if you guys ever heard of CDM Fantasy Sports or ever heard of Fanball. I was the guy that did the salaries for those games. For all their games. Golf, baseball, football, basketball, all of it. I did all their salaries. So I had to follow all of those sports every day, every week. Used to write player notes. You know, you go to Roto World and you have the player notes. I used to do that for hours. That was called Roto Times. So I got paid to sit at home and watch the games and write notes. I have a little bit more experience and knowledge than most of these fucking idiots who just run their mouths online. Do I know everything? No. But do I know a lot? More than most. People just watch a movie and think they know exactly what happened. Got him out of the jam. Yeah, it's completely different. That's why I said at the beginning of this franchise, I have the Earl Weaver philosophy. Pitching, defense, and 3-run homers. It's hard to beat 3-run homers, but you got to have pitching and defense behind it. You got to be able to take away. Bethany Irish, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. You got to be able to shut them down with defense and pitching, and that's the Cardinals' problem. We have the defense. We don't have the pitching. Doing good. How are you? We don't have anybody that can strike anybody out in the rotation. We got guys who can strike people out in the pen with Hicks and Gallegos and Helsley. We just don't have anybody that can blow people away early in the game. God damn. Come on. Need to focus here. We're in the 8th inning, and I'm going to have to take Molly out of the game. There we go. Get down. That's a double. Come on, Rogers. Hustle. Run. There we go. Double. Get in there. All right. We got to get this run in. All right, let me pause this. Bethany, no, I don't stream daily, and I'm going to tell you right now, if you're like offering service for graphics and stuff, I don't need it. I do my own, and I don't need any screen graphics, so I'll put that out there before anything comes up. But yeah, no, I stream. I just said at the beginning of the stream, because my dog had leg surgery, and can't leave her alone, so I'm going to change. I don't have a set schedule. I stream whenever I feel like it, because some days I just don't feel like performing, right? But I'm going to start streaming during the day, whether it's this time of day or after lunch. I'm going to stream on Mondays and Fridays when my wife's home and she can watch the dog while she works. She can just put the dog in her office with her. And then Wednesday evenings after dinner. And then Saturdays and Sundays occasionally we'll do it. I don't know whether it's a day or a night, kind of depends on what's going on. And there might be some days where I double dip and stream during the day and come back and stream at night. But I'm going to have a somewhat set schedule for a little bit just because of the dog until she gets to like 8 to 10 weeks after surgery, which was Tuesday. Because we don't need her moving around too much or moving in the wrong way. What's up, George? How you doing, man? Welcome in. It's one of my favorite friends. 49er George is a good man right here. He doesn't stream nearly as much as he used to. He's a working man right now, but he's in the NWO, which here, this is a user head-to-head league for NCAA 14. I used to be in the league, and I still help them call games. I would definitely go check them out. But George is the one that got me into streaming. So if you like my streams, you need to thank George, because he's the one that insisted I stream and helped me get my equipment. So that dude right there, he's a good man. Anyway, yeah. George, she's doing good. She's got, 10 staples on the inside of her right hind leg. They had to go in there and put a plate and some screws and fix it because she basically tore her ACL. And she tore it on the other leg too. So once we get through these 8 to 10 weeks and she's back to being more normal, she gets to go back in and they do the other leg. $7,000. So she won't be normal until Thanksgiving. So. I'm going to try and move him over. Damn it. And I pulled the bunt. Yeah, she tore both ACLs. That's terrible. And the doctor said they tear their ACL when they do sudden stops, like when they're running back and forth on a fence and they stop real fast to go back the other way. And hers is, we have a 3-tiered backyard. So we have the house and our deck, and then it slopes down to a flat level, which is the walkout of the basement. And then it slopes down to a third, the lower half, we call it. And I stand on the upper half and I kick balls down to the back fence, and she'll run down the hill, and then she's got to brake really hard to go so she doesn't run into the fence, right? And so that's what the doctor said is fucking up their ACLs. But yeah, her physical therapy is we have to walk in straight lines for the first week or so. No turning, no walking in circles. She needs to just walk straight lines. I no steps. I carry her up and down the steps. We have a deck right off the dining room, so I can let her out there, but then she has to walk downhill. So I carry her down the steps and we go out here. So King Kyle, thanks for the follow. So it's basically, letting her rest, letting it heal, and then do some walking. We can do more as she goes. There's a whole schedule they gave us. At this point we do this, at this point we do this, at this point we do this. She's on antibiotic until that's out, and then she's on this other stuff she was on before that is for a little bit for pain. It's Chica, not Zuzu. Zuzu broke her leg when she was a pup. She had a spiral fracture because she got caught in a mole hole, and Chica was too rough with her, and she broke her leg. So she was in a cast when she was younger, but she's good now. Yeah, the moles in our yard are terrible, and that's part of the reason she fucked up her legs. In fact, I have a trap out there. I already caught one of those fuckers. Anyway, so as she progresses, then we'll be able to take her on walks and stuff like that. Yeah, you should see these moles. This long, about 5 inches long, and about this big around. Fucking huge. Think of basically a hot dog inside of a bun. That's the size, and they're fucking blind. The trap is it catches them right in the middle of their body. Fucking get back, get fucking back. I'm spamming the R1 and he won't go back. Come on, Zach. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Veen actually hits lefties better than righties right now, so Veen's struggling this year because he missed the first month and a half with a broken hand from spring training. But anyway, so that's why I'm having to go on more of a set schedule for streaming than I normally do because of her. Get down. Yes, score. Get in there. All right, we got the lead, guys. Yes.
Oh, yeah!
Told you he hits lefties better. Anyway, yeah, me too. George, we struck out 11 straight at bats earlier in the game. It was fucking terrible. I think I made a ground out or a fly out on the first batter, and then we struck out 11 straight times. Yeah. Look at this. Rockies first inning. Bader popped out. Veen struck out. Chapman struck out. Seager struck out. Crone struck out. Renfroe struck out. Walsh struck out. Rogers struck out. Goodman struck out. Bader struck out. Veen called out on strikes. Chapman struck out. Hey! Seager grounded out, and then Crone got a hit. Yeah. And I actually warmed up before the game. But Castillo's 97-mile-an-hour sinker with his 87-mile-an-hour changeup was just eating my lunch, man. Yeah. Hey, we were talking about Gibson earlier. It's gone! Out of here!
Adios, pelota! Adios, pelota!
Here, I'm going to show you guys Bob Gibson's his game log from '68. This is what I was reading before. And that's where I was getting all those stats where he was never taken out of the game on the mound. They either pinch hit for him or he threw a complete game. But he never had the manager come take him out on the mound. Yeah, we didn't give up a ton. We gave up 2 young B prospect guys and Nolan Jones to get him. So, hey George, if we get to the World Series this year, we're going to be done with Colorado, and we're going to go do Oakland in that treehouse park that I made, that custom stadium. We'll play there from day one. So that's on tap next is the A's. I have 2 versions of that park out there on the stadium on the server. One of them's called Treehouse Park, and the other one's Treehouse Park in Oakland. Yeah, fuck Mount Davis. They ruined that park. The one that's Treehouse in Oakland is at the actual elevation of 43 feet. The one that says just Treehouse Park is at 5,000 feet. What do they got? Right, left. He's got to deal with Hernandez. So we're going to let Malley throw to one batter, and then we're going to bring in a lefty. I know he's tired. He's not completely out of energy. And even if he hits a bomb, it's 1 run. Yeah, that is a dump. It's so old. They didn't do anything to renovate that other than put those seats out in the outfield that fucked up the view of the mountains and made the place look like shit. And then they left again. All right, time to get him out of the game. Thank you, George. They take about 6 hours, 6 to 8 hours to do a stadium. Maybe one of these nights I'll just do a stadium creation stream again. All right. They're not in scoring position. Tyler Matzik, look at this. His clutch is 71. No, his clutch is 91. So anytime they get a runner in scoring position, this is the dude to bring in. But we're going to bring in this guy, Brock Burke. This is a little trick. You don't have to warm him up. You go to the bullpen, you warm him up, you do a mound visit, you go back to the bullpen, and he'll come in warm. Look, he's fully warmed up. Yeah, Raleigh doesn't hit as well against lefties as he does against righties, so that's why we want to turn him around. Yeah. We'll take the out. I'm going to make sure I get the out. His run is meaningless. It's a 3-run game. Now we're going high heat up and in. Ooh. If he wasn't so damn short, that would have been a strike. All right, sinker down and in. Got him. All right, another inning where we gave up 1 base runner and pitched around it. Crone hits better against righties. So we're going to play at Seattle, at Houston, and maybe at Kansas City today. Depends on if Aaron Nola is getting close to his 20 wins. If he needs to beat the Dodgers for his 20th win, then we'll pitch that game. And hey, George, I said with Oakland, we're going to be patient. We're going to suck for 2 or 3 years. I want to let the young guys play so I know which guys are going to hang around and which guys we need to replace. And I want to get as many good draft picks as possible. I don't want to go out and sign a bunch of free agents. They only have a $90-something million salary cap anyway. So we'll be looking for some cheaper dudes, but I don't want to be good early like I was with Colorado because I want the draft picks. We need to find 1 or 2 generational players, and we're not going to do that if we go out and sign a bunch of free agents and veterans and win 80 games and miss the playoffs but don't get to pick in the top 6. If you're in the top 6, then you're in the lottery for the first overall pick. Yeah, the draft, especially in this, because this last draft we had with Colorado, there was one really good player in the entire draft. So. No, I'm not opposed. I have a list of guys that I'm going to target to add to the team that are still young. Yeah, it'd be nice to add more runs. I would just leave that lefty in there to try and get a save. I just need to get my hitting going. Got a list of guys that I would consider trading for, but it just kind of depends on how much it's going to cost us. There's at least 2 guys I can get that won't cost us an arm and a leg, and then we can platoon because one crushes lefties and one crushes righties. All right, draws the walk on Rogers. I'd pinch hit McMahon here, but he's hurt. Stop it. Stop swinging at sliders. I already said there's no tequila today. Hey, George, I'm back to working out. I've had five workouts now since I started the day after Memorial Day. Only doing about 2/3 of the normal reps that I used to do. But my sets, instead of being 3 sets of 10 each time through, it's 2 sets of 15. And yesterday I did the second time through all of the exercises. I did 2 sets of 20 instead of 15, so I'm feeling that today. I'm going more with the lower weight, more reps right now. Yeah, grip's fine, ankle's fine, everything's good. I'm not feeling anything. Even the foot pressure goes away while I'm working out, and it comes back as soon as I come inside and take off my shoes. So, I need to drop about 15. And thank you for the biddies. Oh, wow, look at that. A little bunt. Turns into a sacrifice accidentally. All right, Hunter. Find some green. Look at George. He's cheered 10,000 biddies. George, what is your channel points? How many channel points do you have? I have no idea what to do to redeem anything for channel points. You got to be over 200,000 channel points. 150. I didn't even make you redeem them for a Boom shirt either, did I? All right, whatever. All right, we're going to bring in Bednar now.
And welcome back. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Here's the center fielder.
All right, Bednar has 50 saves already.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, David Benton.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Looking to lock this one up for his 51st save of the year, which is absolutely amazing. 51, also the jersey number of one of the greatest closers of all time, Trevor Hall.
That's to third.
There we go. There we go. Let's go.
Here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
There we go. Love one pitch outs.
Rogers throws the first. Now only one out remaining. Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. That's in there. 0-1.
Hey George, my wife worked out with me last weekend. So she got to see what I did on a normal workout. And she was just like, oh my God. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not out here fucking around. That's why I would come in the house all sweaty and no shirt, and I'm big and strong, and I need to get all that definition and size back. It's amazing when you don't work out for 2 years how much size you lose in muscle definition. All right. We struck out 18 times. Look at that. But we got the dub. Chapman with his 25th. Malley, 7 shutout innings. Continues his hot streak. Bednar with 51. Yeah, I posted on Facebook. I said, yeah, she started working out with me, and she didn't realize. And then I posted all of the stuff I do, and I'm like, okay, so we do all these exercises. We do this many reps, and then we go through that list 3 times. And they're like, oh, my God. I'm like, yeah, I'm not dicking around. I'm not 22 either. I'm fucking going to be 58. So you got to work harder at this age. All right. PJ Story. Otto McMahon. Otto. All right. Let's go fix our lineups now. Against righties. Where did he go? No. No.
Starting out in the NL West, Tyler Mahle collected the victory in his 12th win as the Rockies beat the Mariners 3-0. At the start of the day, the Mariners in the American League West Division. They're 7.5 games out of first, while the Rockies
Against lefties. Yep. That's good. That's good. No.
games ahead of second place.
Why are we subbing him out? All right. I could see subbing Crone out, but against lefties, but not against righties. And certainly not McMahon. So, Crone's going to be a free agent at the end of the year, and he's regressing, so he will be gone if we're still playing. Yeah, I tell you what, George, the best shape I was ever in was my wife's birthday 2 years ago. And the very next day is when I fell on the steps and fucked up my ankle. And then a month later, I fucked up my elbow because I was only doing upper body exercises. And then I had the car accident 2 months later and broke my wrist in 2 places. So that whole string of injuries took me 2 years of rehab. And now we're good to go. What's up, M-Hop? How you doing? Welcome in, man. We're and I didn't even get my okay from my orthopedic to go back to working out. I just like, fuck it. I'm doing this. This is my body. I don't need your permission. And I need this mentally as much as physically. I need that endorphin kick. I need to feel good. Yeah, I was, man. Dude, I had definition. I had size. Arms were big. My chest was nice and so. My calves are skinny now. They've never been skinny. My calves are skinny because I'm not working out and having my right leg in a cast for 4.5 weeks. All right, Aaron Nola's got 18 wins. He's 18-6 with a 1.87 ERA. See what happens. Lost 6-1. Hopefully it was the bullpen that fucked up. Nope, 5 runs, 7 hits, 4 walks. That was a rough start. Look at that. We've only got 2 wins the whole calendar week there. And we win 5-2. Renfroe and Veen with home runs. Josiah pitched well. He's 10-10. Good. All right, we have 92 wins. Yankees are 2 back. Guardians are 92 and 52. So we are tied with the Guardians for the best record in baseball. So we've got to keep winning games. All right. Arizona. 5-4 win. Seager with 2 home runs. Sandoval got pounded a little bit, but the bullpen did their job.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting in the National League West, the Rockies.
And Luzardo. 2 hits in 8 innings with 12 strikeouts. That's what I'm talking about. Look at Bednar, 54 saves. Home run by Chapman.
Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, the Colorado Rockies only allowed 2 hits in the
And we sweep. Home run by Darno. Malley pitched good again, but he left early. I don't know why. Kinley gave up 2 unearned runs.
Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting in the National League West.
All right, I got to fix that. We're going to send this first baseman down. And you're going to go back to Double-A. And you're going to go back to Single-A. All right, let's check our lineups. All right, Parks. You know what? I'm just going to leave him down there. Bader's hot. We'll just leave him there. I'm going to drop Seager in the order just a little bit. And it's so many left-handed bats. I'll leave Daza in there. Parks. Bean hits lefties, though. So Parks sucks defensively, so we'll do that. All right, let's try this new lineup. And let's save. Hey, it's my birthday. Yes, my birthday is 9/11. All right, Nola against Syndergaard. He needs 2 wins. So we're going to start this game so I can get him to 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll pitch again against the Giants. 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll pitch here against the Dodgers. And then he's done. So he's only going to get 3 more starts, and we got to get 2 wins. All right, he's got to win 2 of 3. So if we need to start that game against the Dodgers and pitch twice with Nola to get him to 20 wins, I will.
As they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco, 5-2. They now have 5 straight wins.
And you know how I feel about Nola. Every time we start with Nola, it's a possible no-hitter. Man, not wearing those. Not wearing the City Connect ones either. Let's let him wear these, the old 70s Astros. And we'll wear purple. All right, let's go. Open roof, clear skies. Let's go. Nola. And yeah, there we go. Yeah, in this game, I pitched so well, man. I'm a Rockies fan. I like the Rockies. I used to live in Colorado, but they're not my team. My team are the Cardinals. I grew up in St. Louis, lived here my whole life, and I went to Colorado to go to college because my dad lived out there, so I had in-state tuition. And then left there and moved back. I am a Broncos fan, so I still carry that over because we have no team in St. Louis anymore. Southeast, yep. Probably drove by there Oh, shit. We drive down to Florida usually once a year, but we haven't since 2019 because of all the COVID bullshit. Fucking stop swinging at sliders. God damn. Yeah, I like soccer. I used to play soccer, but I can't get into the MLS. And definitely not an NBA fan anymore. Used to be in the 70s and 80s and even into the 90s, but I find it incredibly boring right now. He's just chewing me up. I have a cousin whose wife went to Duke for her grad and undergrad. What the fuck? I am just off today. It's one of those days. Get through. There we go. Jeez, he almost... Do you see him teleport to the ball? Oh, I was trying to hit that to right. So late. How about I just swing and try to hit the ball regardless? Fucking sliders. I hit it. Yeah, I got accepted at Mizzou, but I didn't go. My daughter just graduated from Mizzou. Yeah, my cousin, the one that she married, he went to Illinois, got an engineering degree. And then he went to grad school at NC State while his girlfriend from high school went to Duke and stayed there for grad and undergrad. Right now she's trying to be a vet tech in Columbia, and she's still deciding what she wants to do. I hope she continues and actually gets in and goes to vet school and becomes a vet, but that's up to her, man. She's going to be 22 and she can do what she's going to do. Her boyfriend, who's probably going to be her husband, got a job teaching science at a high school about a half hour west of Columbia, and he's going to help with the track team. He was a long jumper or a pole vaulter, or I can't remember exactly what he was, but he played football and ran track. You know, it's funny, Hop. I got a communications degree. I got accepted at Mizzou. I went to Northern Colorado, and all the people at Northern Colorado, when I switched my degree from finance to communications, they're like, "You have in-state tuition to go to Mizzou, and you're out here? It's one of the best journalism schools." I'm like, "Yeah, well, would you rather go to Columbia, Missouri, or go to Colorado?" Got him.
Second in the American League in home runs. There's a strike. Check out these numbers. In 2019, he was the American League Rookie of the Year and established a Major League record for OPS by a rookie in a single season. 1067 was his on-base plus slugging. Next offering is in for a strike.
In that 2019 season, became the first Astro to hit a home run with a third down.
Missed my spot.
That's an absolute blast.
Comes the 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I always forget about his cutter. We're going to throw that up and in.
Good job to fight that one off. The 2-2. Fights it off, you'll see another.
So this down and away changeup, see if we can get him a chase.
Offering is fouled back.
He's just running up my pitch count. God damn.
2-2 after
Going down and in cutter.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Fuck. The umpire does his job. He doesn't get that hit.
Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there. It's a first inning double.
And if you're the pitcher,
Well, there goes the no-hitter.
frustrated, you know this is going to be the toughest batter that you face tonight, and you're going to have to face him a couple of times. So you just tip your cap and hope that you can get the next guy.
This guy's got 40-plus home runs.
The strategy of winning a ball game when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by
Got him. Sit the fuck down. All right. Got to get our fucking bats going. Stop swinging at sliders. God damn.
He features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, a four-seamer, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. And now it's even up. That's down and in.
Should be 3-0. Hasn't even come close to throwing a strike.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. And now the count filled up 3-2.
That's in. There we go. Fist that to right. Well, they changed the hitting after the year that Donaldson was on the cover. So from the Griffey edition on, the old style hitting in this game when it first came out was you were swinging basically with a flat wall. So everything you hit, basically you were using a squared off edge to your bat, right? And they changed it to batting with a round bat like you do in real life, right? So since they changed it from the Griffey one going forward, you'll get good timing hits that are weak pop flies. And it used to be that you wanted to be late because you would hit some fucking 450-foot rockets the opposite way, being late on balls. And they've changed that. They nerfed that. But hitting is atrocious since they changed from hitting with a flat wall to hitting with a round bat. So that's when the hitting tanked in this game. Nice pitch. Yeah. So if you want the last version where there was actually good hitting, buy the Donaldson version. Sure you can find it somewhere. Nice pitch. Shut up, CJ. Get off the field so I can bat. All right, Walsh. We brought you in specifically to beat up on righties, so let's do some work here. Oh, that was a rope but foul. Look how early I was. Get through. There we go. See, analytics would say that was a bad at-bat because his launch angle was too low and it was a ground ball. You know, how they complained about Jordan Walker with the Cardinals, who's hitting too many ground balls. So they fucked with his swing, and then he sucked in the minors for a couple of weeks. It doesn't matter if it hits the ground or not. It's a base hit, it's a base hit, man. These fucking stat nerds need to fuck off back to their mama's basement. Go. There we go. Fly ball gets us an RBI now, or at least a ground ball in the infield. Yeah, you know me, George. I'm not shy about stating my opinion. Don't care about hurting people's feelings either, man. If you don't like the truth, just fuck off. Fuck! Stop it! I said I wasn't going to do it. This is a brand new bottle, George. Seal's not even broken. Got a knife here somewhere? Not a screwdriver. Why would you drink tequila to hit better? What's up, Ghost? Welcome in. Why would I use tequila to hit better? Well, what does alcohol do? It causes you to slow your reactions, right? So if I'm early on everything, then I need to slow down. All right, let's use the Toronto. My wife went to Toronto and brought me back this. It's a picture of Skydome. You can't really see it because that's Skydome right there. And the skyline for Toronto. I've actually been to a game at Skydome. The year they had the All-Star game, which was like 91 or 92. Somewhere around there. Yep, here you go, guys. All right. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right?
And that's an out. Well, they get a big strikeout there. And that was a nice job behind the plate to complete the out at first while keeping those runners at second and third. That could have turned out way worse for the defense.
Oh. That was a rocket. Bam! First pitch after I take the shot. Tequila hasn't even kicked in yet, man. Wow. That was launched. Yeah, Hop, that's an acquired taste, man. I used to just drink it mixed with limeade and pink lemonade and all kinds of other shit. And it's easier for me to just take the shots. And I don't even need salt and lime. Although lime does help. I don't really care about salt. Travis d'Arnaud comes off the bench, smokes one off the wall. Damn.
Back here at Minute Maid Park, bottom of the second, and now it's Brandon Lau.
They have Brandon Lau. They have Altuve and Lau.
Next offering is in for a strike. Nola's a guy who registers a lot of strikeouts. In fact, he's had 200.
It's like the Yankees in this thing. The Yankees have Bobby Witt Jr. as their shortstop. They have Peraza and Volpe and Sweeney all buried in the minors. And the Cardinals last season had Arenado, Chapman, and Rendon at third base. That's why we traded and got Chapman from them. That's a nice hit. Damn. And they have Cedric Mullins. Jesus. Astros are on fire with their roster. There's no light spot anywhere in this lineup. Damn it. Let's throw a changeup. All right, 2 down. George, you see my stream the other day when I was pitching with Nola? We were tied. It was 2-2 in the 8th inning, and I was pitching with Nola, and the other team loaded the bases with nobody out. And you would think I would bring in a reliever, but I pitched so well with him, I know how to use his pitches. I left him in, and he struck out the side. With the bases loaded, nobody out. He struck out the side. And the top of the next inning, McMahon led off with a pinch hit home run, and we won the game 3-2.
So the Astros lead one. They trail it here 2-0.
And he just struck him out on a cutter. I keep forgetting his cutter is so good, and I forget about it because it's the R1. Oh, that is just foul. Look at this. I take a shot, and we're hitting bombs. That's all it is. Nice pitch. I need to dull my senses and slow my shit down.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Don't try this at home, kids.
And ball one.
Hopefully there's no kids in my stream anyway. What's up, Spectre? Welcome in, man. Oh, I swung under that. Yep. I'm going to have to swap out those Rockies for A's logos. I already have them in there. I just need to put them back in there. Damn.
First offering is fouled off. Seager measures 6 feet 4 inches.
Yeah, you know me, Spectre. I yell at other people's kids. If you can't take care of them, I'll shut their shit up. Oh, that's out of here. Corey Seager with a bomb. No, just to the wall. It is gone. Yes. Woo-hoo! Try that again. I can't spell.
Adios, pelota.
Really great job of anticipation.
Don't throw that low shit. Low and in I can hit. Up and away and low and in are my power spots. Look at that. Like a tee shot. All right, Chapman. So, Spectre, you weren't here earlier. I said I'm going to start streaming on a more regular schedule because of the dog. Jesus. Monday and Friday day. Depending on my workout schedule, it'll either be 10 a.m. or it'll be 12 or 1 p.m. If I'm working out that day, it'll be after lunch. If I'm not working out that day, it'll be in the morning. Wednesday nights. And then some Saturdays and Sundays, depending on the schedule, my personal life schedule. And I'm not opposed to double dipping and doing a day stream and then coming back with a night stream. So. And I know NWO plays games during the week at night, so if it happens to be a Wednesday when NWO is playing, oh well. George, I need to get in booth and help broadcast some of those games. I just need to check the schedule more because you guys snuck me with a doubleheader the other night. Oh, Chapman with his second one of the stream! It's the fucking tequila, I'm telling you. Do it again, George. It was too close to the other one. Oh, my. That's what we got him for. Hey, we're close to hitting legend on hitting, too. Since I changed to this camera, we have gone from almost dropping to veteran plus all the way up to almost getting to legend because of this camera. This is this is strike zone 2. And tequila kind of helps too. But
with how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Oh, I just need my boys to come into chat, bring me some hitting luck. Come on. Come on. And I know some people want to know when I'm going to get back to playing NCAA football. And I don't know when it's going to happen. I thought it would be soon, but I tried playing some games off camera. I'm not into it right now. I'm having more fun playing baseball. while I bitch about this game, it has less bullshit than the NCAA game has. I can't wait for the new one to come out just so I know if it's going to be good or garbage. I just need to know if it's going to be good or garbage. Is that out of here too? Nope. Just shy. If it's garbage, I need to know so that I can go back to playing NCAA 14 revamped. If it's good, then great. We'll play that, and we'll figure out the recruiting and the portal and all that other shit. I think they're going to release the game regardless. If you guys have been following, some of the players are saying they want more money to be in the game. And if I'm EA, I'm just say, hey, this is the deal. This is the price. You're either in the game or you're out of the game. Because, you know, after 3 or 4 years, all of the human players, real players, are going to be out of the game anyway. And I don't give a shit if Caleb Williams is in the game or not. One, because I'm not going to play as USC. So I don't really care if he's in the game. So, him wanting more money, that's a strike. Ring him up. It's totally irrelevant to me. There we go. What's up, Mears? How you doing, man? Yeah, well, if it's micro... You know what? Back in the day, George, I used to pay to get the uniforms. And I'm perfectly happy just playing NCAA 14 revamped. So they better not fuck around, and because they will find out that not everybody is going to pay for all their garbage. Come on, Seager, get there, get there, get there, get there, get there. There we go. Fierce Geomet Meter, hey, welcome in. A&M's not my favorite team. Mizzou's my favorite. Mizzou and Oregon are my favorite teams. But I don't really give a shit about the real rosters. I probably care the least about real rosters. Got him. There we go. Sit down, Alvarez. No problem, man. Yeah, I really don't care about the real players. I just need a good dynasty mode, and I will not be playing their version of Mutt at all. Drink as a coach, the dude can relate to the younger players, and he can recruit. His in-game coaching is garbage. Let me pause this for a second. We should have beat Georgia this year. Georgia should have not been undefeated. All right? We had them. We were running the ball. We were marching down the field on the ground all game. They couldn't stop us. We were winning the game, right? Georgia comes back and ties the game. And what do? We start throwing the ball all over the field. We go 3 and out, give them the ball back. They take the lead. He's a fucking terrible game manager. He might be a great offensive coordinator, but he's terrible at managing the game. And our defense was ass for 2 years against the run, so hopefully that's getting better. But we gave away more games because we do something good, and the teams can't stop us, and then we get away from it. Just keep doing it. If they can't stop the run the fucking ball 60 times a game. I don't care. Run until they make you stop. And if they stop the run, then you start passing. Mix in some screen passes, whatever. But don't just don't like panic and start throwing the ball when we haven't been throwing the ball all game. If they can't stop the run the fucking ball. And Brady Cook is not our best quarterback. He is not the answer quarterback. The guy is a fucking terrible quarterback. He's a fucking terrible quarterback. Who's that guy that we got from Georgia, the freshman? He's going to be the guy that's going to do well for us. I can't remember his fucking name. Hold on. It's going to drive me insane, so I'm just going to look it up. Yeah, I'm shocked Burden didn't transfer. I'm shocked that he didn't transfer. Quarterback. Where the fuck is QB? Sam Horn. Sam Horn is the dude. Brady Cook sucks. Sam Horn is the dude. No, Horn is the one that plays baseball. He was in the MLB draft. He just didn't get taken early enough. There we go. Didn't get taken early enough to decide to go play pro baseball. He's the guy from Georgia. Horn. All right, we're going to steal with... Even though he has 55 speed, he has 79 steals. So we're going to go with Parks and try and get him to second base. Get in there. There we go. Dude had 40-something steals last year, and he's down to 21. You know what's funny is Locke. Locke was as good of a basketball player as he was football player. So when Locke was at Mizzou, he could have gotten a scholarship to play basketball at other schools, and he chose to come to Mizzou to play quarterback because his dad was an alumni, so he's a legacy. But they didn't let him play basketball at Mizzou. He should have been playing both sports. But he was good enough at basketball to get a D1 scholarship. Go. Oh, foul. For basketball and football. Fucking sliders. Stop swinging at sliders.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for mistakes somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to.
Yeah, I am shocked Berdan hasn't left yet.
He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
They would go games where he would touch the ball 3 times the whole fucking game. They need to... Oh, that's out of here. Bader says, fuck off.
Oh, yeah!
Harrison Bader hits one out, and they add on. It's 6-0.
Yeah, Macon left and went to a D2 school. D2 or D3? Yeah, he was playing lesser talent against lesser talent in high school. That was a bomb. New pitcher. But, we're just going to leave McMahon in because we're only in the 4th inning. But Berdan, they weren't even getting him involved. I mean, you got to run him out of the backfield sometimes. Wide receiver, runs and yeah. Throw some screens to him, get him the ball, let him run because Berdan's really good with the ball. Once he gets the ball, he's good at running. He runs like a running back, even though he's a wide receiver. And Drinkwitz is supposed to be such a good offensive coach, but you've got a stud player, and you can't even fucking use him properly. I'm still shocked he hasn't left. If we suck again this year, Drinkwitz is gone. He'll be out of here. Don't care what they owe him. He'll be gone. I love these low pitch outs. Throw the ball.
Zips it to first. Lau out on the play. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Strike one. Pretty unique.
Hey, Pena doubled last time, so
Pena, at least in terms of a kid
I can't fuck around with this guy.
Republic, but then he moved to Rhode Island, not exactly a baseball.
How about a sinker? Maybe I'll pound it into the ground.
At Maine, he was a University of Maine Black Bear.
Cutter up and away.
A third-round pick for the Astros in 2018. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Fastball low and away.
2 down, nobody on.
Got him. Yes.
Nothing doing there for Houston.
Odom really wasn't that great of a coach. He's a better defensive coach than he is a head coach. Too bad Pinkel got cancer and he had to quit.
Ready now for the 5th inning. So in now for Colorado, Corey Seager.
If Drink doesn't cut it, then next time we need to get somebody that's been around for a while that knows what the fuck they're doing.
Really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting
Isn't
a chance to
Odom?
see
He's
them.
with Memphis now,
It
right?
looked to me like they really
Or
wanted to get to
Arkansas.
the
He's with one of the
start.
Southern
Get him out
teams.
of the game before he settles in, so I'd
One
say
ball, one
mission
strike.
accomplished.
He might be defensive coordinator at Arkansas, but I thought he maybe went to Memphis to be their head coach.
The pitch.
I don't live and breathe college football, so I don't know as much. Back in the day, I used to follow every sport, so I knew everything that I could possibly know about. And the older I get, the less I care. I was talking to FG about the Cardinals, and I was bitching about our manager and our general manager. And he's like, "You won't go be a fan of another team." I'm like, "No, but I won't watch the games." You know, during the COVID lockdown, I stopped watching hockey and baseball altogether. I just stopped watching. I was just like, "Fuck all you guys." Is it UNLV now? It's even worse. The only reason why he got the Mizzou job was because he was an alum. And they didn't want to spend any money on a coach at the time. Pulling outside pitches is never good. I'm glad we got all these runs early. I just want to get this game over with at this point. We were on verge of legend, and yeah, there we go. Shot up the middle. Did we get up to legend hitting while I was not paying attention? Yeah, we are. Fuck, all right. We were closing in on veteran plus, and now we're up to legend. This camera makes a huge difference. Oh, that was a shot the other way. If I could stop swinging at sliders, I might even be better. That was a good pitch. I'd rather the slider come in on me than run away from me. Man, we are just smoking the shit out of the ball since I took that shot.
Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
This offensive outburst brought to you by Hornitos. Are you swinging at sliders too much? Are you taking changeup and fastballs over the middle of the plate? Fix yourself by going and taking shots of Hornitos. I need a Hornitos sponsorship.
First and second, 2 down.
Although I wouldn't mind Cabo Wabo or Patron. Your outburst, was it actually in the game or was it at the game? Or at somebody else? You can have a lot of different outbursts.
And now the lefty. Swing and a ground ball out to short.
Unstoppable, yeah. Hey, Rocky, I tried to play franchise in NHL. Let me pause this. I tried to play franchise in NHL 22, and I was getting, I mean, I used to be really fucking good at that game, and I was getting smoked. I was giving up 4 goals in 2 periods, and I'm just like, fuck this, I quit. I'm done. I'm done. They made the game too fucking hard. It's too much work to even get down the ice and get a shot on goal. And they're walking down and scoring at will. And I was just like, I'm done. Fuck this. We're done. Those of you guys that don't know, Aaron Nola, our pitcher, has 8 shutouts in this current season. So if we finish this off, he'd have 9 shutouts. Not 9 complete games, 9 shutouts. Yeah. Bennington's problem last year was not him. It was our ass-salad defense in front of him. They had so many backdoor tap-in goals, it was not even funny. Everybody complains about Bennington. He wasn't the problem. Although he does have stretches where he, like, checks out. But our defense was fucking god-awful. And we're not going to get any better until we fix that.
One thing Anthony Rizzo's used to is getting plunked. No one has been hit by more pitches in Major League Baseball than
Fuck, how many? Look at this lineup I'm having to go through with Houston. Altuve, Gunnar Henderson, Yordan Alvarez, Kyle Tucker, Brandon Lau, Jeremy Pena, Cedric Mullins, Anthony Rizzo, and Eric Haas. It's a fucking all-star lineup. When did Houston snag all of these hitters? What the fuck?
Yeah, he's a tough guy, fearless up there at the dish, and he just holds his ground, does not give up on pitches in
Foul
the
ball.
inside part of the plate, and that's why he gets hit so much.
All right, time for the cutter up and in. Got him. In real life, I can't fucking stand Rizzo because he sits on the plate so much. If I was pitcher, I'd drill him in the fucking head every time he comes to the plate. If you're going to sit on my plate like that, I'm going to hit you in the fucking head. I'm not going to hit you in the elbow. I'm going to fucking bean you in the head till you back the fuck off the plate.
Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
That's inside. And now 2-0. Bounce to the right. Whips it to first. That ends the frame.
Henderson and Mullins. Yeah, I knew they traded for Henderson. I didn't realize they got Mullins too. K-Dot. He's got all the background on my franchise. Thank you. Somebody was paying attention, not me. I knew they got Henderson, and I was shocked that Baltimore would trade him away. Come on, Parks. I crushed with you last year, and you suck this year. Fuck. I have somebody on YouTube that the first time they saw my spreadsheet, they're like, oh my God, my friends don't like to play with me because I take forever to even set up a practice squad on Madden, so the spreadsheet sold him. There we go. Loop that down for, is he going to get a double or is he too slow? We're sending him. Come on. Chug, chug, chug. Yay! 2 doubles for Darno this game. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, let me bring that up real quick. I gotta make sure I zoom this in because otherwise it's too far away. 40, is that right? Yeah, so I have this spreadsheet where I track their age, their overall, their potential. The middle section with the gray area is their salary year by year. If they're going to have renewable contract or arbitration coming up, blue is renewable, green is arbitration, red is free agency. And then I have their stats for the last season and if they're on the 40-man roster or not. And I have it for pitchers, infielders, outfielders, and then I track my draft picks as well. So it's just a way for me to look at my entire roster at one time without going through all the menus. Yeah. If you know me from NCAA football, you know all about the homework, as I used to call it with George, so that you know what you need to recruit every year, and you're not recruiting 15 wide receivers when you really need corners and offensive line. So I need to be able to see it. I'm a very visual person, so I need to be able to see it in one shot. And that's off the wall for Bader. High off the wall. He's going to get a triple to left field. Get in there. Safe. He got a triple off the wall to left field. It's only like 315 down the line. He hit that ball so high, and he's so fast. Look at this. That was a 9-iron or a wedge into the green, right? He's so fast he made it all the way to the third on a ball that barely went 315 to left. All right, 7-0. Wow, a triple on a bloop to left. That's crazy. Come on, McMahon. That's an RBI. That was a shot, too. All right, 8-0 in the 6th inning. Let's go. Might have to leave Bader in the leadoff spot since Parks is kind of... Oh, shit. Don't swing at that. Up and down. All right. Hey, I'll take all the offense I can get at this point.
doesn't find the zone. Singy, you think about all the success Altuve's had in the postseason, including the walk-off homer off of the Yankees and Aroldis Chapman in 2019. Only Manny Ramirez has more postseason home runs in Major League history. 1-2 now. Altuve waits.
Got him.
Looking, that's a strikeout.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're
How did he
trying to
miss that
protect
badly?
away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it'd be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Fouled off. He was late.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And it's even up.
Got him.
Swings and misses. That's his second strikeout.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here.
Ooh, down and in. He hit the shit out of that, didn't he? Well, we won't get a shutout today. That was a fucking bomb. So they have 2 40 home run guys.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew
Tucker has 40 also.
Off the mark there. 2 balls, no strikes.
so critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Next one to bring upstairs.
He hasn't fallen behind an account like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
The 3-1 in for a strike.
3-2 changeup. Got him.
But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability.
All right.
Top of inning
7th
number
inning.
7.
8-1.
Baseman, Matt Chapman.
Since he's not going to get a shutout,
Back to work.
I don't need to throw a complete game with Nola. Ooh, Chapman with a shot that's going to get caught.
Mullins in pursuit.
So we'll get him through 7 innings, see where he stands pitch-wise. If he's close to 100, we'll just get him out, get our bullpen in, try not to tire him out so much so he's good to go for his next start.
Pitch misses inside.
Let's go.
Ball 1.
We are trying to get the best record in the major. Oh, off the base over his head. Did you see that? Bregman's there ready to field the ball, whoever it is at third base. That's Henderson, not Bregman. Don't drop. All right. Refresh your stream, guys, because we lagged out there big time.
In there for strike 1.
Why is my sound gone? All right. Refresh your stream, guys. That was a huge Twitch lag. That ball hit the bag and went right over Henderson's head. Should have been an out. I'll take it.
The base runner at first with 1 out. Got him swinging.
It was a nasty fucking pitch. How many pitches is this guy throwing? 34 in relief? All right.
With that pitch, it's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end. Most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
I'm trying to pinch hit for this guy, and it won't give me the menu to pinch it. There we go. Fuck off. Let me pinch hit. Yeah, I'm going to bring in Veen. Even though he's left-handed, he hits lefties better than Walsh does.
And there's a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss.
It's 100. Way under it.
0-2 now. Right side.
That's right. All right, bottom of 7.
And that'll do it.
How many pitches do you have?
Bottom of the seventh.
95.
Now it's the
All right,
DH,
this will be his last inning,
Brandon
regardless.
Lau. The wind of the pitch. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Left field, way back there. Raging back. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
The next offering misses. And it's 1-1.
99 pitches, about to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning. This is where you really start looking for any signs of fatigue.
The 1-2. And another ball.
Cutter up and
Right-hander
away.
deals.
Got him. Ring him up.
Tried to check his
Come
swing.
on.
Now an appeal to first. Didn't go. Line to
Fucking
left.
bullshit. That should have been a strikeout.
Ball. Now he turns and heads for second. Throw in. Safely with a double.
All right, he's done. I'm taking him out.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra base. He's got to feel good.
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Tyler Matson.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see, with a big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Pena, the runner at second with 1 away.
Nope, that's a
Next
ball.
offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
2-2 on the way.
Got him.
That's a little bit high.
And there's ball 4.
That's ball 4.
And stepping in for the Astros, Anthony Rizzo. Ball 1 there.
Ball
Just off
Come
the
on.
outside part of the plate.
2 balls, no strikes.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
2
And
balls.
it is 2-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Next pitch is outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And that's ball 4.
Can't take him out of the game. He's only faced 2 batters.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
And now here is Eric Haas. There's the strike.
Ball
And
1.
downstairs.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Bases loaded. 1 away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1-2 now. On the ground to third. Fires over the corner.
Should have tried to turn 2, but I was afraid, so I'll take the 1 out.
So the lineup. Flips over. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. Trevor. This one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. His 26th of the year, and they slice into the lead. It's 8-5. They needed that one, Siggy.
Indeed, they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like
Fuck
that,
you.
Inside and hit it.
Well, now the best way to make them feel the pain is scoring from first. Look for a good secondary lead and an excellent jump when the ball's in play.
Alvarez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. He's already homered in this game.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skip
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And forget it.
Really square with this mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you take that ball fair. Outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Ronaldo Lopez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Marcus makes the catch. And the inning is over.
I'm more pissed off at the Altuve home run.
Number 10 game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Rangers best to keep the score right where it is.
Mullins racing, makes the catch.
The outfielders in this game play entirely too shallow.
Rockies. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
There's a strike.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard and shut down anytime.
Swings and misses, it's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. So the batting order turns over. Next for Colorado, Harrison Bader. First pitch, and he just misses. That one missed.
Not showing great command so far in this at-bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
Swing and a miss.
Fucking sliders. Stop it.
Next offering misses down and away.
At this point in the
We
game,
get him on base, he's stealing for sure.
passes. He's going to have to use his hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And he walks.
Here we go.
One of the things about that
First
2-out
pitch.
walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is a 2-0.
Bullshit.
Bottom of the 8th. So now the Astros designated hitter, Brandon Lowe, pulls that one foul. That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. To third, Chapman.
Should have gone for the double play earlier. They wouldn't hit that last home run.
One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Now here is Jeremy Payne in there, and it's 0-1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
A little early on that fastball. Should the pitcher taking a note? Look for an off-speed pitch in this next one.
Here's the 0-2. Just misses there. In the air, left side. Brings it in with a nice running grab.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Mullins in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat. After being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now, a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, David Benton. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Got him. Fuck you, Rizzo. All right, we got to get some more runs.
second baseman, Ryan McMahon. The pitch. And the first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. Way out front for strike two. The punch out there. One gone here.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They try to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Seager now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Come on.
One run here in the top of the ninth.
Hang one. Let's go. Hang it.
Next on,
Ah.
pop foul off to the right out of play.
Went down and scooped that long and foul. Come on. Down here. Right about there.
And the 0-2.
Yep, he threw it.
To right.
That was too early.
Tucker pulls it down. Two away.
Maybe caught that one off the edge.
Come on, Matt.
Couldn't quite
You got
barrel
2 bombs today already.
Drive it. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Matt Chapman. And a foul ball left side. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth.
Not looking like
Good
they'll be
pitch.
getting any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this
There's
lead.
got to be a slider or a sinker down here.
0-2 now. Ball, he stays alive. Gonna count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Gonna go down there again. Be a good time for a changeup right here. Ooh, just got a piece of that. That was a ball. Yep. That was the changeup, and I missed it. That was a slider. I knew it was an off-speed pitch. All right. Come on, Bednar. Shut him down. This will be 19 wins for Nola if we can finish this off.
Good eye right there. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Next offering is fouled back. The tying run at the plate.
Got him. Ring him up. Come on.
Down to first.
Every time I check swing, it's a strike. Concord, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome in.
That's a really good take.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Altuve in the box now. Takes strike one. The 0-1 is outside and it's a ball and a strike. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. The 1-2 knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1-run game, bottom 9.
Are you fucking kidding me? I threw a low and away splitter, and he went down and pulled it to win the game. Are you fucking kidding? Hey, Conrad, go fuck yourself. I'm playing on fucking Legend, and he's like, you suck. Hey, fuck you.
And the final here today, 9-8 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Schaum. Thanks for joining us.
Let's go look this motherfucker up. I'm gonna go look up his account. 0 followers. That's what I thought. I wonder if it's one of the baby back bitches. Yeah, that was someone who created an account just to come in and troll. 0 followers, 0. He hasn't done anything. Hey, USN, go fuck yourself. Hey, Playa, go fuck yourself. Miller, go fuck yourself. Am I leaving anybody out? But especially USN, that piece of shit. I'd love to play that dude head to head, and I'd love to punch that dude in the face.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of
So we win 9-6. Home runs by McMahon, Chapman, Crone, Walsh, and Parks. Jesus.
lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the National League West, the Rockies.
Baby back Barrett is right. That motherfucker. And we win 4-3. Should have swept them.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show.
Fucking bullshit. Can't believe we blew that game for Nola.
Won his 4th game thus far as the Rockies rolled past the Astros 4-3. At the start of the day, the Astros are in 2nd place in the AL West, yet they currently lead the race for the American League wild card. While the Rockies are leading the National League West, they are more than 10 games ahead of
Like he has a job, right?
Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim earned the 3-game series sweep.
His job is being a fucking douchebag.
3-2. The win was their 5th straight as a team.
Little Hitler-looking motherfucker.
Angels are leading the AL West, 4 games up, while the Diamondbacks sit in 4th place in the
Look at Luzardo is up to 15 wins.
Jump right in and revisit the news and events.
And then there's a shutout. Now we're on a roll. Maui with a fucking complete game shutout.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of
All right, we're going to sim this game with Nola.
right into Tuesday's action.
And he wins 12-3. Chapman, Renfro, 2 for Crone. Nola's got 19 wins. So we'll be starting Nola's last game.
Right into Wednesday's baseball action, starting in the national.
Yeah, K-Dot, there's no love lost. I hate that motherfucker. He's the most fake person you're ever going to meet on Twitch.
Out in the NL West,
The only thing he gives a shit about is getting subs and making money.
Arizona 3-2.
That's it.
Heading into the day, the Diamondbacks are in 4th place in the
He doesn't give one shit about you, doesn't care about who follows him, doesn't care anything. That was our 100th win, that win by Nola. We got 100 wins.
Braves amassed 4
Guys, we have 100 wins with 2 weeks to go, or a week and a half to go.
5. As of right now, the Marlins sit in 2nd place in the National League East division, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the National League wild card.
We have a 4-game lead on the best record.
Impressive 10 games ahead of 2nd. The New York Mets got
Seager with 32, Chapman with 29.
Fightin' Phils
Parks is,
entering the day's action.
Crone's close to 100 ribs.
In the NL East, they're over 20 games.
We're going to have 4 guys with 30 homers.
Phillies are 3rd.
Look at this. This is our second base combo. 33 homers,
The Brew Crew combined
101 RBIs, and 9 steals.
to win against the
That's what we have at second base.
In the standings, the Brewers are in 4th
Look at
place
Bader.
in the NL Central. They're 13.5
Bean's got 13 bombs.
and the Cubs are 3rd in the
Darno, 11 bombs and hitting 300 at catcher.
The Reds picked up 14 hits in total as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 8-6.
So we got 17 home runs and 75 RBIs out of our catcher spot.
Central. They're 19.5 games out of first.
19-7, 15-7, 13-5, 11-10, 11-8.
Baltimore Orioles racked up 11 hits as a team as they pummeled the Yankees 7-1. At the start of the day, the Orioles are in last place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Yankees are atop the division.
I don't know how. I have no idea why Strider's ahead of Nola. No idea why they're ahead. He's almost a full run lower. He's 2 strikeouts lower, and he has one win more. And I know what's his whip. His whip is 1.24, and Nola is 0.9. There's no reason Nola should be behind. Besides the fact that I have 9 complete games and 8 shutouts. And Strider has no complete games, no shutouts.
While the Rays are in second place in the AL East, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League.
All right, so
White Sox totaled 11 hits as they got a win over the Astros in Houston, 4-0. As of right now, the Astros.
So we're going to start this game with Nola to try and get him his 20 wins.
While the White Sox
And that's his last start of the season.
Central Division, they're over 20.
Ray with a win, 4-2 win.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the next.
And we lose 5-3. We hadn't lost for a while. Seager and Parks hit home runs. Lopez got pounded this time.
Starting out in the NL, Pete Crow Armstrong was just a.
Neil Luzardo got pounded. Look at that. 9 hits in an inning and 2/3. Jesus. All the work he made from his bad start.
The Milwaukee Brewers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 7-2.
So our AA team made the playoffs. AAA did not. I'm not going to play their playoffs. Don't care.
And the Brewers sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division, 12.
All right, Malley and Bueller.
The Giants finished off a
And we lost 11-4. God, our pitching is so up and down. All right, got 101 wins. Clinched our division, so we won the division. Guardians are still 2 wins behind us, so we still have the best record.
Entering the day's action, the Dodgers sit in 6th place in the National League West Division, yet they
Nola and Singa.
race for the National League wild card. And the Rockies are atop the division. An impressive 10 games.
All right, so this is his last start of the season, the regular season. So let's. I usually don't like to do this, but I want to get him his 20 wins.
In the standings, the Royals sit in last place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20
I would feel better if I was starting this game than simming this game, so
place in the National League West Division.
let's do this.
20 games out of first. The Arizona Diamondbacks combined to allow only 4 hits as they got the
Bader's tired. The whole team's tired. You know what? No, we're going to go back and play Darno. All right. Going to get Bader the day off. And Crohn's on fire. All right, we'll go. There we go. Look at that lineup. Lux, Vargas, Reynolds, Cruz, Betts, Gorman, Real Muto, Schwarber.
We welcome you to Los Angeles, an NL West matchup on the So in now for Colorado.
I got to worry about the ghost changeup here.
And the pitch. That one outside, and that's how this game gets started.
There we go. I'll take that.
Hit right field.
Is that piece of shit even streaming today? Next stream is in 3 days. So he's not streaming. So he could bring his
So a man on base to start the inning.
short man Hitler looking motherfucking ass into my stream. Hey Barrett, you're a fucking piece of shit. And everybody knows it.
Over to first, and he's
And all your butt boys are too.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. First offering misses the mark. Senga, the former Rookie of the Year, he features a four-seam fastball, a forkball, a cutter, and he works in a slider.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the
How did I miss that?
And a swing and a miss. Swings through that.
How am I missing these pitches? I'm right there. It's in the fucking PCI.
Swing and
That one I know I missed.
so tough as a hitter.
He's a fucking piece of shit.
One that lasts for several games, even a week or more.
runner on the go. Ball misses. Throw.
Terrible fucking jump, Parks. Terrible fucking jump.
JT Realmuto.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense, try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that clock stealing changes.
All right, we got to find a new leadoff guy if we play this team next year.
Bottom of the first. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux. And that one fouled off.
Look at the crowd. There's no one at a Dodgers game. That's hilarious.
Bounce back to the mound. Fires over to Crone. One count after the first. And now, Miguel Vargas. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Good eye right there.
2-0.
And a 2-1 on the way. And that
Damn
one
it.
upstairs. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit.
Had to come over to the middle of the plate because I couldn't find the zone earlier.
Runner at first. Next to hit, Brian Reynolds.
Jesus.
This one swung
Come on,
on
Rodriguez. Get on your horse.
And he brings it into the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the
He may not be fast enough to play center field.
Here's O'Neill Cruz. That's a little bit high. Ball one. Vargas off the first with two away. The 1-1 is fouled off.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just
Got him.
Now that's strike three and the third out. So back here at Dodger Stadium, top of the second. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Matt Chapman. Swing and a miss.
Man, this forkball is just killing me.
little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker, get that front foot down.
The 0-2.
No. Oh, come on! Every time I do a check swing, it's a strikeout. And like 75% of the time they do it. Oh, it's a ball.
Once you've committed, they try to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
C.J. Cron now at the plate as he swings through strike one. An RBI machine this year. Right near the top of the league leaderboard as the season winds down. No score here in the second. Next pitch misses. 2-1.
2-1.
Late on that
2 balls,
fastball.
2 strikes.
One down, base is empty.
Ball 3.
Inside 3-2 the count.
Full count.
Got him swinging. Nasty fourth ball for strike 3. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Another solid power season. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Oh, I see MacDub's on. Maybe it was MacDub that came in. I doubt it because I don't have a problem with MacDub. Hold on. We're just going to lurk over at Max. He's going to see me in chat, but I'm not saying a word.
And strike 2.
Great spot right here. Ahead to 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Mods, you know what to do.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Back here in LA, Mookie Betts will get us started. Nola back to work. That one is in for a strike. Chris, remember back in 2018 on August 9th at Toronto, Mookie Betts hit for the cycle, but it wasn't just he hit for the cycle. He needed a home run in his last at bat in the 9th and delivered. Bean puts it away.
I wasn't talking to you.
Here's Nolan Gorman. That's in there, and that is strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is foul back. That misses the
That's
zone.
too low.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. 2 out. And now it is JT Realmuto. First
No,
pitch
that's a
doesn't
ball.
find the zone. In there at the knee.
What am I doing? What are you doing? You just stepped in here, or you just decided to follow the chat. So I have no idea how long you've been watching. So if you're coming in to say hi and carry on conversation, good. Yeah. And I'm just playing my franchise, but I've had some shit in here, so don't take it personal, but we have a quick trigger. So, but I was talking to my mods, I was talking to you. You just happened to pop in at that time.
Kicks and deals. Sliced hard but foul. The next pitch misses.
So you just stepped in at the wrong time. Get there, get there, get there. God damn.
And it gets by him. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Well, remember, Kyle Schwarber grew up in Ohio, and so he got a chance to watch a lot of really good Cincinnati Reds teams. His favorite players growing up were Barry Larkin and Ken Griffey Jr. Here comes the pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Here comes Real Muto around third. The tag, and he's safe.
Base hits. Pretty good fastball.
What is Chapman doing? I throw the ball right to him. The guy's going home. Watch how slow he is with the ball. I threw it right to him. All right, he's going home. And he's just casually... What the fuck is this? Oh, I'm just going to look out here. Guy's going home. Oh, I better throw. The fucking defense in this game is atrocious. I play Diamond Dynasty, but I play off camera. I don't play head-to-head against anybody. I just collect the cards, and that's it. Because playing online against people is trash in this game. You get too many fucking kids that like to do freeze-offs and stuff, so I don't even mess with it. I used to do Battle Royale back in the day, but it's not worth the hassle. So, so I play it, but not online.
Good job at damage control right there. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double.
Yeah, I just don't like people who can't accept. When I get my ass kicked playing head-to-head, I'll finish the game. But these people won't even. They'll just freeze and want you to quit, and I don't have time for that shit.
He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last.
I can't hit this dude at all.
He's down 0-2 as he
The fuck?
swings through it.
I'm either late or way early. I can't get him timed up. Look at that. That forkball is unhittable.
Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Emmanuel Rodriguez now at the plate. There's a strike. Rodriguez in his rookie season in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and they traded for him earlier this year. And it's strike 2. And 1-2.
Have I done the what?
That one missing inside.
I hadn't done those fake bunts at be on base by now.
With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one not close. Full count 3-2.
Oh, yeah, I've done that. I completed all of that earlier. It's funny. So it flagged because you said Negro League. Like that's a bad word. It's a fucking part of the game.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Look at this. I can't touch this dude.
Finish him off.
So right now, cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy.
And by the way,
Somebody's gotta
I have none of that shit
5 straight strikes.
on there. I don't know why it flagged it. I don't care what words people use in my chat. I don't care.
And now it's even up. Travis
All right. I've already done one, but we're going to do two because I'm pissed off. Except this was only a single shot.
Darnoa, kid that grew up in Southern California dreaming of being a Dodger. He loved Mike Piazza as a
Hey, I actually touched the ball. We did this with Travis last time.
1-2. And a ball.
Yeah, I already did a double earlier. God damn. To start the stream, we had a game against the Mariners where Luis Castillo struck me out, 12 or 13 batters in a row?
Gavin Lux.
And then we ended up winning the game.
Strike. Lux measures 6 feet 2 inches, 190 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Tried to hook up on the
Of course he didn't swing.
down to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I think we faced Strider in the playoffs already last year.
And now 2-2.
And then, if I'm not mistaken, we put up like 8 runs on him.
Because he fouls off so many pitches and lines out the attack. Sure enough, sometimes when pitcher would just give up a first pitch single and have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Well, he went that time. I would argue that too.
It's a strikeout. Miguel Vargas getting ready to hit. Here's a strike. That clips the zone. 0-2 down. Line drive, base hit right field.
Yeah, that was in the NLCS. We beat the Cardinals in 5 games in the NLDS. Come on, Renfro. Get on your fucking horse and get to this ball. Of course not.
Around third, the relay throw. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes into
Did well to get a result for that at bat. That was a thing of beauty. Pretty good pitch on the inside corner, but I think he was looking for it inside there. Just turned on it hard down the line. Great hustle out of the box. You know he was thinking triple all the way.
Of course, he's not going to get the guy out. So now we're down 3-0.
Out number 2 and another one comes in. Here's Mookie now. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. That one hammered, but pulled foul. One of the things that's amazing, his first full season in 2012 with Lowell, he did not hit a single home run. And when I asked him about it, he said, oh, no, it was worse than that. I didn't hit a ball that hit the fence on the fly the entire year. Next one in the dirt.
Well, power clearly not a problem in 2022 as he won the Silver Slugger.
Well, that's a strikeout. And
All right, we got to get the fucking bats going. This is ridiculous.
back here at Chavez Ravine. And now the DH, Fred Hartz. And he deals. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
That forkball is terrible.
Swing, and all the bat went flying there. And now 1 and 2.
I'm sitting on that forkball.
Righty to the plate. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. At the belt and fires.
2-2.
That's down and in.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the catch. And there's one away. Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. And a foul ball.
Got that one. Just hooked it foul. Come on, boys. Wake the fuck up.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
Next offering upstairs.
Goes from 84 to 97.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Over to Smith. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Seager's
Hey, Rocky, I'm going to create an alt just so I can go harass USN.
first pitch, not close. swing there for the big left-handed hitter.
Might have to make 2 or 3 because I'm sure I'll get banned right away. Fuck that guy.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate. Where
Such a piece of shit human. I wouldn't even call him human. He's a subhuman piece of shit.
That misses the zone. 3 balls and a strike.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage. And
There hasn't been somebody that I've wanted to punch in the face more in like decades.
3-2. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Welcome back. And now, Nolan Gorman. Nola back to work. There's the strike.
you know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just
Such a
waiting for
greasy
the right
motherfucker,
pitch to
too.
come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to.
No, behind his back. Nola's like, fuck this, I'll take care of it.
It's there, and that's a great play.
No, he didn't mention his changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
JT Realmuto steps in.
I love how they just placed the ball perfectly.
And aboard now with 1 away.
When I actually make contact, it's right at somebody. Feels like playing against the CPU in Diamond Dynasty. I've had games like this on Rookie where I score like 4 runs because everything I hit is right at them. Right at them.
Realmuto over
That's a strike. Call it.
way outside. 2 balls and a strike. Next offering is foul back. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2. Now it's Dominic Smith. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball there. That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground. And it goes just foul. Cut on and miss.
Sit the fuck down.
Down to first. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. And the pitch. And there's the strike.
Well, these Rockies, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
God damn, that forkball is just ridiculous.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm. Put the
Get the fuck out of here.
Smoked down the left field line. On its way if it's fair. Out of here. He'll touch them all. And they cut into the lead. It's 3-1.
I can't even type in my own command. Oh, Jesus.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do
Adios, pelota!
He went, got it, and circled the bases.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Went down on strikes his first time through. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. Next offering is foul back.
Normally I wouldn't let anybody piss me off,
1-1.
but that motherfucker really got under my skin. I hope it's you, USN. I hope that was you coming in because you're a jealous fucking ass. Suck my dick, you little motherfucker. Hitler looking piece of shit. Fucking hate you.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That's the 4th ball for strike 3. Now the left fielder, Zach Veen.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And he swings and misses.
That forkball is just impossible.
And that one off the outside edge. Swing.
He's one of those guys who thinks he's the funniest, smartest guy in the room every time. Too stupid to know he's a fucking idiot. White boy can't rap either. Like Rocky said, don't quit your day job. That was a nice pitch right there. At least we got one back.
But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And back here at Dodger Stadium, and now it's Gavin Lux. Ripped on the ground to second. McMahon fires over to first. One up, one down. And now Miguel Vargas. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
He's controlling things out there on
And remember, he started this bullshit, right?
He's been in attack mode since the very
And how he treated fucking Q.
Strike two.
Because everybody was getting along just fine in the NCAA community. We supported each other.
Base knock center field. So they get a man aboard.
And this motherfucker comes in and turns everything on its head because he's a piece of shit.
Putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Vargas at first, one gone.
I'm wearing this dude out up and in.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bean makes the catch for the out. 2 away. O'Neal Cruz digs in now. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
They're only on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Off-speed pitch in this next one.
Next offering is fouled back.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Now this is in the air down the line. Bean racing, makes the
Right. Let's get the sticks going, man. Come on.
now for Colorado, Emmanuel Rodriguez. The right hander back to work. Swing and a miss, strike one.
I want to bring in Bader if this dude doesn't get on now.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity.
I'm moving my camera off because I want to stand and bat.
And stay there.
Got it. Good play.
Well, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. I'll tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
The 0-1. Swings through that one out front that time.
I was remember watching Johan Santana pitch. When he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Kicks and deals. And now the count is even. And now the count filled up 3-2. And there's ball 4.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2. Just couldn't find it on the play. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
At the plate, Craig Marks.
Too low.
Real Mutual throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. Chris is wheeled with a difference maker on that play. Just got in
Yeah, with StatCast help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. Man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And it's second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
And misses. It's a strikeout. Next to hit for the Rockies, Ryan McMahon.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
That misses the zone. 1-0.
One ball.
At
No
second
strike.
with two down. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Two balls,
The Dodgers
one strike.
bullpen with some action. Trevor Rosenthal getting ready to go. Ferguson warming up as well. Next offering is fouled back.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Pitch. And that one lifted in the air center field. Schwarber in pursuit. Pulls it in on the run. And that. Now into the game. Good. And man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position. And now it's Mookie Betts. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Chris Mookie Betts has turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. A former MVP, multiple Gold Gloves, multiple All-Stars, and he's also a really good bowler.
Yeah, extremely competitive. This is a guy that's bowled multiple 300 games, and not an easy thing to do.
They say you win. Siggy, what's your high?
Yeah, about 234.
And now it's 3-2. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Snap throw.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate. And I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Seager fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. Swings and fouls one off. Kicks and fires. Bounce to the left side. Chapman over to first in time. And real. Ladies and gentlemen, for the 7th inning pitcher on the mound, Phil Victor.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So defense should be active.
And first offering is.
All right, no more ghost forkball. Time to light this fucking bullpen up.
Pitch. And a swing and a miss and a slider in the dirt.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They can get right back in this ballgame if you're not careful.
Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Oh, he left that right over the middle for me.
And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. And here
Oh, CJ just missed it. Fuck.
Schwarber settles under it.
Fuck.
Calls it in, 2 away.
Come on, Hunter.
At the plate.
Just a hit. We don't need a bomb.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Keep the inning going.
In the air, out
Gonna be
towards
caught on the track or
left
shy of the track. Wind's blowing in really hard,
center. That is that.
so it's gonna have to be a rocket to get out of here.
Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. First offering and it just misses. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And that one fouled off. Pitch. Out to short, Seager. Throws across the diamond. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gavin Lux.
Hook one.
Strike.
0-1.
That one ripped right center.
Hung in that one.
And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Everything came together perfectly.
Just a bad pitch.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped
No
off
ball.
the stick.
One strike.
Just missed.
Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Lux on at second with 2 down. Bounced up the middle. McMahon. To first.
All right, need some runs, boys. Need some runs.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Trevor Rosenthal.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there to one of the worst in the league for relievers.
Bean at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Right-handed reliever. Up and in, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Next offering is outside. High fly ball out to center field.
It'd be nice if we could at least get 1 run this inning.
And there's 1 down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Hunter Goodman entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Ball 1, no strikes. Rosenthal, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seam.
1 ball. 1
Swing and a
strike.
miss. And the count 1-1.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the
2-1.
zone.
Not even close there. 2-1. And there's a ball.
Wow, that should have been a strike.
And there's a foul ball. Stays alive. Kick the 3-2. Fights
Come
it
on,
off.
battle, battle, battle. Let's go. Need a base runner.
The at-bat coming up. And a swing
Fucking
and a
change
miss.
up.
Down on strikes.
Well, the only good thing is we'll have the top of the order up in the ninth. So.
And now Bader up to the plate. First pitch just misses. And another ball.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he
Tardy.
was out that time.
Just not able
Come
to
on.
catch up to that velocity.
Snap throw. Nothing.
I thought that was inside.
Back here at the ballpark, and now the center fielder, Ryan Reynolds. First pitch,
No,
and
that's
he
the ball.
just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Just
Ball,
off the
outside.
outside edge. That one down the
That's
line,
foul.
and that's just foul. Swing and a miss.
2-2.
It's 2-2. That one the other way.
Oh,
and that's
he
gonna
missed
get
that?
into the corner. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
He was all over that. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by keeping the barrel in the hitting zone early on in the swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line. And
1-1.
Reynolds stands at second with no outs. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. He makes the grab. Runner tagging for third. Not in time. He's safe. Here's Mookie Betts. Ball one there. One away with a runner at third. That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes. The count appears they're working around it with the base open, singing.
well, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just
2
not
balls,
what they
1
used to
strike.
be, and they sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
McMahon.
Fucking run.
There for the out. Runner scores for third. And up next for Los Angeles, Nolan Gorman. The pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Gets the outside corner with that one. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
All right. We need at least 3, if not 4.
Here comes the closer, Jose Alvarado.
Save opportunity for him right here. And he's their guy. Time to let this one go. Get out of here with the W.
That one is lifted in the air. Betts makes the grab. And there's one down. Next for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. Now time called at the plate. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Brendan Rodgers. Looking to start something with one gone. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Alvarado, a 6'2 southpaw, 245 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Next one misses, and it's 2-0.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500-plus home runs, 3,000-plus hits, and a triple crown.
I absolutely hate when somebody from Venezuela comes into the game because then Chris Singleton goes on that little rant about 5,500 home runs, 3,000 hits, blah, 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 blah. Fuck off. This repetitive commentary is atrocious.
And they're down to their last out. Now it's Corey Seager. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs. He caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
pitch way upstairs. The other way.
All right, well, he doesn't get 20 wins. Oh, well. All right, let's just him out the rest of the season.
Crew here at
7 walks, but he only gave up 1 run. Bednar has 58 saves. Fractured forearm for Walsh. All right, well.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the National League West, the Colorado Rockies put together 10 total hits as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 7-6. Entering the day's action, the Royals are in last place in the American League's Central Division. They're over 20
Bullpen is
games out of
distressing.
first, and the Rockies are atop the NL West. An impressive
All right, Luzardo finished with 16 wins. Who was the last game? Tyler Mahle. And we lost. 4-1.
The Arizona Diamondbacks totaled 13 hits as a team as they embarrassed the Dodgers 12-2. The Seattle Mariners swatted 4 home runs in this one as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park.
All right, let's save this before we go look at the awards and final regular season stats, and then we'll call it a day.
Knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 5-1. The Philadelphia Phillies.
All right, Aaron Nola led the league in ERA. Bednar led in saves. Nola led in shutouts. Nola led in complete games, led in innings pitched, and led in pitching WAR with a 7.2 season.
The Cincinnati Reds combined
Bryce Harper led hitting 363. Trout hit 322. 206 hits for Trey Turner, 205 for Nate Lowe.
happy with a walk-off win in extra innings over
Nate Lowe.
6-5.
55 doubles for Trey Turner, 48 for Shohei. 14 triples for Trey Turner, 13 for Rosarena. Austin Riley, 44 home runs. Crone hit 35, Seager 33, Renfroe 32, Chapman with 30. So we had 4 guys with 30 home runs.
Picked up 14 hits in total.
Tucker with 44, Jordan with 44.
The Los Angeles Angels
129 ribs for Riley. Crone at 102.
the Rangers totaled 11 hits as they got the home victory against the Astros.
Shohei with 122 ribs. Acuna 103 runs. Jordan 106. Aubrey Kerr, whoever the hell that is, I think he's a computer drafted guy. 43 steals. 29 for Marte. OPS, Bryce Harper 1116. Trout 1064. Judge 1002. Jordan 1015. Alcantara had 20 wins. Strider, Musgrove, and Nola with 19. Rodon with 22. Rasmussen 21. Savali 21. $59 saves. Look at that. 49 in the other league. 2.15 ERA. Strider at 3.06. Nola only allowed 16 home runs, had 8 shutouts, 224 Ks, 10 complete games, led the league in innings pitched, Only walked 39 guys in 243 innings. His whip is under 1. Pitching WAR is 7.2. Bednar, delivery man of the year. Are you fucking kidding me? Strider won the site. How did he win the strike? It has to be because of his strikeouts. It has to be because of the strikeouts. 4 strikeouts trump a full run in ERA and everything else. Almost had twice as much pitching WAR. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Nola gets a gold glove. Unbelievable. 104 wins. All right, so we ended up with 95 plus wins to check that off. Best record in majors to check that off. Won the division. So we went 66 and 96, 94 and 68, and then 104 and 58. All right, to be determined. So, Dodgers play Miami. Wow. And Cincinnati plays the Cardinals. American League. Tampa plays Houston. Dodgers. The Angels play Texas. Cleveland and New York are the 1 and 2. So, let's find out who we're going to play. Marlins. We're going to play the Marlins. They beat the Dodgers 2-0. All right, Miami plays us. The Cardinals play the Braves. So we're going to play somebody. If we beat Miami in the NLDS, we'll play either team that makes it through. We will have played them last year and beat them because we beat the Cardinals in the NLDS and Atlanta in the NLCS. Other side is Tampa and Cleveland and the Angels and the Yankees. All right, I'll set my roster and stuff off stream. So, all right, we play Miami. So Edward Cabrera, it's not going to be Josiah. I'll change my rotation. Sandoval and Alcantara. Luzardo and Rogers. All right. I don't need 5 pitchers for this round, so we'll move. Why is Cordova up? We'll have to fix that. All right, so Nola against Cabrera. Sandoval and Alcantara. Malley and Rogers. Luzardo and whoever, and that gives us Nola if we go 5. If we can get it done before 5, then Nola's ready to go for the NLCS. All right, we are done for the day, boys. So let me save this, and then we'll send you off somewhere else. And pretty good shot will be on tomorrow sometime, day or night. I'm not sure that's saved. Did it save? All right, we're good. All right. It's not going to show regular season, so we got to go in here. Chapman ended with 30 homers, 86 RBIs, 237. That's terrible. Seager at 256, 33 and 92. He's regressing a little bit. Nola, 19 and 8. The only thing he's regressing a little bit in clutch control, a little bit in stamina, but he's going up in hits per 9 and Ks per 9, and a lot in his home runs per 9. Renfroe dropped against righties. 32 bombs, only 78 RBIs. Bader, remember, he missed about a month early in the season. Bednar, 4 losses, but 59 saves. 7 home runs, though. That's Sandoval, 12 and 9. Still allowing more hits than innings pitched. His home runs went up. Walks stayed the same. Ks stayed the same. His ERA was lower. Malley, 13 wins. Dropped his losses. 173 hits in 194 innings. That's good. 25 home runs was the same. He allowed 25 less runs. Walks were up. Ks were slightly up. ERA was over a run better, though. Rogers, I don't know why I should pay this guy $11 million for that. Luzardo went up to 16 wins. He's still giving up more hits than innings pitched. Dropped his home runs, though. McMahon. All of our offense, except for Crone, dropped this year. Crone went nuts, and he's regressing across the board. Parks just was a lost year. Veen got hurt. Castro only had that one game. Josiah, 13 and 10. Wasn't bad. 33 home runs is a bit much. Our catcher's going up across the board. His power dip, though, went from 429 slugging to 352. This guy's got better hitting, but his power is less. All right. Well, we saw enough of that. Let's raid out of here. I'm going to send you off to KD. He's playing Grand Theft Auto. I haven't had a chance to raid him in a while, so have fun over with KD. When you guys are ready to go, we'll go out of here, and you guys have a good day. Rest of the day, I'll see you at some point tomorrow, day or night. So take care. Thanks for watching. And George, thanks for the biddies. Everybody else, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Oh, gotta stop back in one more time. Fuck USN.